So it should be live right about now. I think, let me check the audio. Right about now. Yeah, everything's good. All right. Really weird because on YouTube says that it's like 1 hour and 50 minutes, but we just started the stream. How can it already have like 1 hour? Okay, YouTube, sure. Okay, so as you guys can see, and hello for those who just joined, the title is Activity Pending because I have no idea what I'm actually going to do today, and I didn't want to clickbait or lie to you guys on what we will be doing today, so it is what it is.
You're streaming, that's it.
Yeah. I think every stream should be like activity pending. Because it's true, I have no idea what I'm supposed to do. Like, there's so much to do and I don't know what to pick. Yesterday I kind of knew what to do on Warframe. If you guys saw the stream, great. If not, if you want to see the stream again, you gotta become a member. Yes. You gotta pay to watch previous streams. Power. Oh crap, I forgot to close my door. Oh no. Oh no. Oh.
No.
Okay, Calamity saved. Because I have to put like close my door and put a little paper with text glued on the door saying please do not disturb, or else my parents may be like, that's right, and I'm like, oh no. Oh no. I'm streaming. Let me go to Guild Wars 2 timer out of curiosity to see if there's anything I can do. Hello Hamad, welcome to the stream. How are you doing? How have you been?
Hello.
Ooh, Aurik Basin and Shattered.
Yes,
went to Quattle in 30 minutes.
But there is also the Dragonstorm, right?
I don't. The thing about this is that Dragonstorm. Who am I? I'm AzuriteRabbit. I don't know. What do you mean? Who am I?
Who are you? Identify yourself.
And if you're asking for my face, I'm not going to show my face today. You can click on my channel and see like who's the one making videos. If you're asking me who I am.
Yes.
You said Dragonstorm, right?
Yes.
Kind of reminds me of like the other day that someone told me that I was like a Dragon Ball as professional, like rank something, and I'm like, wait, did you get the wrong person? I've been busy the past few days. Well, same. You said Dragonstorm, right, Gio?
Yes.
Yeah, but to respond with who am I just cannot.
Not right now. Wait, I'm still busy. I'm still getting the links and so on.
No, that's okay. I was just like checking the Dragonstorm. Yeah, you're right. It's at the same time as the Quattle, which is a world boss for those who don't know. So, Dragonstorm, right? I mean, I could try and see if I can do some boss really quick. The problem is Aurik Basin takes forever, and Fire Elemental also takes forever.
Coming in. Just so many things at the same time with both hands. Wait. Okay, I'm logging in with this hand, and with the phone, I'm controlling my computer. The other computer.
That's okay, I'm going already for the other Eye of the North. Random said, I'm early for once, let's go, Random, welcome. And Hamad said, I miss all your videos. Well, when you get the time, feel free to watch them. They're there for free. And also, welcome back, Hamad. Hopefully, life has been good to you, despite, being very busy. Hope everything is going well.
Refreshing.
And Random, how you doing? Did you sleep well?
Okay,
We're
I'm in game. Can
okay.
you invite me to anything?
Wait, I got a brain fart. Yes, invite to party. I mean, I'm kind of waiting for Dragon's Den because the problem we have right now is that we have some world bosses, but they kind of start and end at the same time, so we kind of have to pick and wait.
Okay, let me check myself.
Check yourself.
while we will chat.
Okay.
Please check Garant.
Check
I see what you mean.
Check Geronto is already ending. We're gonna have Fire Elemental and Auric Bassin in 8 minutes, but they both take forever. So I don't know if we're gonna be able to do Fire Elemental at time for the Dragon Storm.
We are, because Fire Elemental is very fast, but instead of that, we can do this one, because I think you need this one, and I don't mind doing it.
The Lala. Oh, okay. I want to change. I don't want to use this one. I'm feeling Revenant. Or Renegade, to be more exact. Redham said, yeah, I woke up a bit early than usual, but nothing too out of the ordinary. My good wishes for Hamad as well. Yeah, we love some... I was gonna say love, but kind of sounds a bit strange saying a lot of love in the chat.
You can say it.
A lot of affection and care. No, a lot of care. More than the love. What is love? Baby, don't hurt me. No more.
I'm reading the chat, and I think Hamed didn't meant like, who are you? I think he meant, how are you? I think.
Oh. Maybe.
He said, who are you? But I think he means, how are you? It's similar. It sounds similar, because I think Hamed is not English.
But that's okay. But yeah, I interpreted with like who instead of how.
Hamed saying who and how it sounds similar, but it's very different. But it's okay. After some checking, I understood.
Also, Hamad, congrats on getting the Broly. Congratulations.
Nice.
Yeah,
nice.
New Year. I didn't get anything good for New Year. I think I got like a crappy Vegeta. Love that song. What song? Oh, The Baby Don't Hurt Me. Ah. Yeah, it's a good song. Very iconic as well. No, but to be honest, I've had actually some people in the past asking who am I, because apparently one of my streams of Pokemon got not really popular, but the YouTube was notifying random people of one of my streams out of nowhere. It was one of the most weirdest things I've ever seen.
Sorry, what do you mean?
One time when we were playing PokeMMO, my stream got into random people's notification. Don't you remember?
It's YouTube spreading, yeah, and I spread it.
Yeah, but only happened like one time.
Yeah,
it was very bizarre.
Yeah, it's when YouTube thinks that content is trendy or tries to make it trendy, because, in my opinion, I think YouTube also creates trends. It's like all the other social media stuff. I think they create the trends sometimes.
Maybe. It is possible.
It is my opinion based on my experience from what I see. That's why sometimes, actually not sometimes, it's very common that random videos out of nowhere get random traction.
But that's one thing, it's a video, not a random stream. I never get notified of those streams. I only get notified of random videos, not streams. That's why it was so bizarre.
And it happened right... Oh, but I think that was because I spreaded the video. I think.
No, because the people said in their notifications. Not, I've came here from... No, they said like notifications.
Oh, I see what you mean.
Yeah, the
you
specific
start to get
certifications.
those trolls spamming bad stuff, yeah. And then we ban them, yeah. Because
Yeah,
they
there was
were
like this
going
guy
to-
saying like, "Oh, I smoke communists," and I was like, "What?"
Yeah, they're saying racist
I was just
stuff,
like,
yeah.
"You okay, bro?" First of all, how can you smoke people? What? That's some cannibal crap going right there. What the heck? I swear people's imagination are just incredible sometimes. What in the actual crap?
You know what, Hamed? I am actually in Egypt, so Sabah al Kir, which means good day. I'm learning some Arabic.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, Sabah al Kir or Assalamu alaikum, which means peace with you, which is a way to say hello, you know.
Okay.
You know, they have many ways, you know, they are very interesting people.
Very interesting language.
Culture. Yeah, for me, what is hardest is to read. I can't read at all, but for example, it is because they have their own characters, right?
Mm-hmm.
Another thing that I noticed is that they I already knew this, but one thing is knowing that, and the other thing is seeing that.
Yeah.
So we read from left to right, okay?
Yeah.
But they don't. They read
Really?
from right to left.
Kind of like some of the Asians, right? The Asian people countries.
Yes. So for example, you have the Google interface and everything. For example, all our menus are to the right side. You see this? All the menus are to the right side.
Mm-hmm.
They have the interface to the left.
Oh.
So everything is different because they read from right to left. It's kind
Interesting.
of interesting. Yeah, I can't read, man. I can't read.
Yeah.
If you can speak with Latin characters, I can understand. Like this, you know.
And Hamad, yeah, it's like Random said, it's completely right if you don't know English. Just as sometimes you say something and we interpret as something else. Just more on that, because I thought you said like, who am I instead of like, how am I, you know?
Yeah.
Which is fine. He's kind of funny. It's okay.
I also learn other language here,
Oh my god. Yes.
which is like Nubian. And Nubian is like the south people from Egypt and North Sudan.
Uh-huh.
And it's like a dying languages because everyone here and the new generations are learning Arabic because it's the most spoken language. So,
Yeah.
And because there are no books, no nothing, the people are starting to lose the language. So it's going to disappear. So it's kind of interesting to know a language that's going to die soon.
Yeah, but it's kind of sad because...
It's kind of sad, yes, but you know, I actually found a very old document.
Hello, my box. Welcome to stream. We're playing Guild Wars.
Hello, what the fuck is this? He says.
That's why I explained.
We are talking about random languages while killing some weird ass bosses while we wait for something to do properly. Abibi, yes. Name. Oh, I actually thought it was no age. So Abibi means like I love you, but it's not like in a love way. It's like in a happy, friendly way. It's Abibi all the time.
Oh, that's so sweet.
It's like Abibi, you know. But in a good way. It's not like love. It's love you, but in a friendly way.
Yeah.
Yeah, there is Abibi a lot. I hear that.
But actually kind of sweet.
Yeah.
Because again, I never went to any place that speaks Arab, so I have no idea of the language.
Yeah. And it's kind of safe here, you know. There is not much danger. I had a different, you know, idea of what's going to be, but it's cool. People
long
are
as-
nice. I thought it would be also some problems with religion, but no problem. People are understanding. It is like everyone is chill.
She's gone.
It's kind of interesting.
Yeah, I think most people are like chill in beliefs and everything, as long as you like respect them as well.
Yeah, I don't know if it's appropriate to talk on stream, but I could go deeper to this and explain to you. But basically, the main idea is that everyone understands each other, like as we are all more or less the same. We just have different perspectives of the same. I could go deeper, but let's say just like this, so it's stream happily, so it's not go deeper into discussions.
Yeah, because
Yes, but you understand, everyone is good. People here, they pray a lot, but they have their rituals. They are very religious, and it's very funny because, for example, they pray here 5 times.
Yeah.
And it's like at the sunset, at the sunrise, whenever the sun changes. They pray to Allah, and it's the ritual, and everyone calls to pray. It's very interesting rituals, but they are not. So if you have another religion, they don't say no, you're wrong. No, they say it's another perspective. Maybe you are seeing your God, I'm seeing mine. Different perspective. So it's all fine. You just let them pray, and they let you be without saying much. And there are also some ideals about the clothes, but I see many people. I see a Portuguese woman, and she walks normal, because in my university there is a Portuguese teacher, and she's very nice, and she walks normal. But there is also teachers, the Egyptian teachers, and they walk with the traditional Arabic clothes, and no one says anything. Everything is completely normal. Everyone has their rituals and costumes, but we are all friendly and we all talk at the same time. It's very cool. It's very sorry if I talk too much, because this is a very interesting experience for me, so I want to talk.
no, that's fine. You can talk as much as you like. It's just I don't have anything to say because I've not been there, so I'm not gonna talk out of my ass. So. Oh, bye, Hamad. Have a great day.
Oh, bye.
And sleep
Bye,
well.
Hamad.
Sweet
It
dreams.
was nice to have you here. See you. You could talk about Japan. You had a good experience at Japan, and never been into Japan. It's kind of cool to be in Japan.
Yes and no, because I went to Japan, but it was not enough to completely understand the culture and the religion. You know what I mean?
How long have you been there in Japan?
Between vacations, like 1 or 2 weeks.
That 1 or 2 weeks is very good. It's very good. It's not months, yes, but it's very good to visit and see the places.
Mm-hmm. Basically, in Japan, for when I went to visit there, you have to be very cautious of people around you. You can't really be selfish, because then the Japanese people may look at you sideways and think you're like an uncultured swine. They
Cultured swine.
Swine. Because sometimes they're like, you have to know their culture. You have to be respectful towards them. They really take big attention to that. So if by any chance you don't take off your shoes on a place you have to take off your shoes, they can get a bit angry at you. If you take too much time taking photos, people will start to also dislike you because everyone wants to take a photo as well. So you're not thinking about someone else's time. You're just thinking about yourself. That they get very annoyed about that.
Okay.
Also, the way you speak to them, you address to them, they're very the way you are towards everyone around you. If they see that you're being very selfish, if you're tall and you are blocking someone's vision, they may get also a bit angry at you.
Oh wow.
Yeah, because you're not really looking at everyone around you because you're taller than them, so you're like blocking their vision. Like if you're just like taking a picture and then leave, that's one thing. But like if you're just standing there and just standing there, it may get, you know, other people also want to see the view, other people also want to take photos, so you always have to be aware of your surroundings and how you treat people. That's just how I've seen when I went there. But again, if someone is Japanese and barges in, feel free to correct me. This is what I saw with my own eyes when I went there.
We get more Japanese culture exposure through animes and, you know, Dragon Ball and things like that.
Yeah.
So it's very easy to understand them. No, I'm sorry. I don't say very easy to understand them, but more easy to get things from them.
Mm-hmm. To kind of understand where they're coming from.
Yes. But they are very different indeed. They are very different. Some things are better, some things are worse.
Also, they hate if you litter. If you toss things to the ground, they will really hate you.
Oh, that's good though.
That's good though. So you have to always be respectful towards people around you. So if you're a litter, you're kind of putting dirt on the ground for everyone. See what I mean? This is all about everyone around you. Mm-hmm. They are always like thinking about people around them and how to treat everyone around them. They're really considerate about that. Which here in Portugal is a bit the opposite. People are usually very selfish. They cross in line. They interrupt. It's very different. Very different. So like if you're like if you come from Portugal or some other country that you're usually very selfish. Yeah, if we're going to Japan, you may get some Japanese people angry at you. So yeah.
In Portugal, there is a very bad habit, which is people smoke in the open air. And they don't care about who's around them.
That happened to me today like 4 times.
Today?
Yes.
Oh no.
Yeah, so because bad. I went to a cafe today to eat a chocolate donut and milk and coffee with my mom. On the way there, completely fine, like nothing. Okay, when I left, we went to take a bit of a walk, take a bit of the fresh air of the evening. And of course, there were like walking chimneys. So, yeah, they were like smoking in front of us. We then changed streets. We then have another person in front of us smoking. Then we changed streets again and had another person smoking. And I was just like, I just wish they abolished smoke. Yeah. And then my mom was like, oh, but you can't do that because this and that. And I was like, oh yeah, but drugs are illegal. But we are able to smoke. Because smoke is bad for your health, it's an addiction, and you put other people at risk. While drugs, most likely you're the only one at risk.
That is, can be discussed because of the addiction, what causes you. But I get what you mean.
Because they're both addictions.
The main point here is that smoke does a direct harm very quickly to others. I think that's the main point. While drugs is a more complex damage to others.
Yeah. But I mean, if you think about it, smoking is the same. Because again, for me, they're kind of very similar to one another in terms of like the only thing they bring to you is maybe you feel a bit less stressed. Okay, but then everything else is negative. For me, again, we could go on and on. It's a very difficult debate because some people smoke and they're like very like, oh no, smoking is okay, and it's very complicated. But as someone who I actually tried to smoke before, I just couldn't. I just never understood it. Like if I want to feel chilled and calm, I prefer to grab something very squishy and be there like squishing it for a long time than smoking. Yeah. Sometimes my mom used to smoke, but then my mom used to smoke. But the problem is after smoking, sometimes she would like want to hug me and whatnot, and I'll be like running away from her.
Wow. The smell.
Yeah, I couldn't stand the smell. Like after my mom smoked, she literally couldn't hug me or be around me because I would actually walk away from her. And she usually will be very sad, but I just couldn't with the smell. It was because for some reason the smell really irritates my nostrils. It is very strange. Like when I sense the cigarette smoke, my nose starts to burn, and I start to get very anxious and very angry.
Yeah.
It's very strange.
I read what Brandon is saying. I think addictions themselves are bad, but it's up to you or to the people to decide if they want to be addicted or not, and then they can get help to get out of it. So it's their decision, and I'm fine with that. And it's their life, they do what they want and can get out with help or not, and so on. But when it damages others, not money, just health, that's bad. And that's why I'm so against smoking. The other things, it's their life. It's their enjoyment. But smoking is more than that, because you smoke in public, you are smoking to others' lungs, and you are damaging them. You should be responsible. That's my only issue.
Yeah.
Like an assassin, he enjoys killing people, but you can't take away my life or some other else's life, for your fun. It's the same logic here, I think. While if you are a gambler and you gamble all your money in the casino, you get poor, but at the end of the day, it doesn't really affect me physically,
Yeah.
It's bad, sure, but it's not. It is his life. He does what he wants. But smoke, it affects me, so no.
Yeah, and besides, one thing is you being in a spot without no one smoking, that's one thing, but when you're walking the street in the middle of around a lot of people, and they have to keep up with the smell of the smoke, I just don't agree with that.
Hello, snuff what? It depends. Sorry about the name. Snuff what? Sorry if I didn't say it no. You're saying that someone or me is complaining about smokers outdoors. The problem with smokers outdoors is the wind. And sometimes the wind pushes smoke to you directly. And sometimes there is no way out, because just because it's outdoors doesn't mean the smoke goes up. The smoke actually goes more sideways because of the way the people smoke. It pushes out in a direction that always goes sideways and always comes for me or someone else's direction. And because the streets are in a narrow way, or if you are waiting for a bus or a train, they are also in a horizontal or vertical line. The smoke always hits you. It never goes up unless you are in a distance of more than 10 meters or something. But if you are close, you will get the smoke, even if it's outdoors. So
Anything that propels through air can affect others. If someone has a cold and sneezes, if there is anyone around them, they may get the cold. The same for COVID, the same for smoke. In a way, even if you don't think you hit people, if there are people around you, they're gonna get hit by it in a way or another. So again, if you are in a single spot smoking and no one is around you, that's one thing. I'm okay with that, all right? The problem is when people are walking in the street with more people around you and then you continue to smoke, of course the smoke's going to hit someone else if there is a wind or someone passes by you.
Yeah. And also, you are walking with the smoke, so it goes backwards or in front of you. So the people behind you or in front of you will get the smoke.
Yeah.
And not always that. If you pass, you will get the smoke. So there is no way out.
Yeah.
And also there is another thing that you briefly mentioned, which is the whole pandemic thing. The masks. Everyone was with the masks, and the smokers were like, without the mask. So it's like, bro, you are spitting out the pandemic with with smoke. So it's like everyone with the mask eating smoke. The mask already feels like it blocks oxygen, and then you have to get this smoke in the mask. I mean, it's kind of disrespectful. It's just that. Even if it didn't did damage, which does, it's just disrespectful. That's my issue with it. I think,
Ooh.
okay, if you can say, oh, but that's taking away my freedom to smoke. Okay, just have smoke in your own house, like alone. Like, smoke should only be allowed indoors, like in your house, not outside.
For me, it depends. I don't mind it being outside, like I said before, as long as there's not a lot of people or people around you. Because again, I don't particularly mind people smoking. I just mind when it just becomes also my problem because I have to switch places to avoid the smoke just because someone is smoking in a place with a lot of people.
That won't work, trust me, because I know.
I know it won't, but I'm just saying, I know it won't work.
Like, let me explain. Everyone will be like, they go to the bus or to the train and they pop a cigarette. And then everyone comes in and the guy is smoking. And then they're like, please stop smoking. But then he says, no, but I already opened this, so I'm going to stick till the end, And then he doesn't stop. That's what's going to happen. So better not smoke in public or outdoor areas. Just smoke in your house. Like, go to the bathroom and smoke there.
That's kind of what my aunt does.
That's the best way to smoke, actually, because the smoke gets concentrated. Just close the door, smoke there, feel the smoke, feel yourself dying, which is kind of horrible, but whatever.
That can be arguable. The dying thing can be very debatable. Because depends on the person, depends on a lot of varieties. Because there have been people who have been smoking and drinking for years, yet some people live longer than other people who never smoked and so on and so forth. So it also depends on the person.
It's because I see the benefit as the stress relief, right? And stress is very damaging, so just that alone, can be beneficial. But you can't put your health above others, so.
And also, for those who don't know, this is a change a bit of the topic, but I think we spoke everything unless someone wants to add something extra. We are doing a kind of it's not really a mini boss, but we have to defeat two kind of bosses and destroy 2 dragons. We won't be going on to detail if you guys want to play Guild Wars 2 for yourselves, which I always advise you to do because it's a very fun MMO. If you have the time to play MMOs, I think it's a good way to play MMOs, is to play Guild Wars.
I can say this. Basically, what is there is the fire dragon and the ice dragon, and because they have very opposite magics, it makes everything more interesting. That's it. And these dragons, they both appear in the game before, so there is a lot of hatred story because things were lost because of them. So many people want revenge. Many people have issues with them. So it's a lot of big story, which is like 10 years story.
That is true. A lot of story.
Over 10 years, like, I won't say 15, but almost.
It's a lot of years. Let me just get this.
What?
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 No, so I just gonna get this. What do you mean what? I'm confused.
Because I thought you said some dirty. No?
No. I said I'm gonna get this. It's like the what's it called? The electromagnetic pulse for the crowd control. I didn't say anything. No, I didn't say anything sus. And also, I want to also say a little bit of a story since Random also brought this kind of up. He's like he said, true, but why even pop in the bus in the first place? It's just not caring about others' health. When I was growing up, my mom was usually very cautious with me. And I was in a school that was a bit far away from my house. So she kind of asked a group that had like a bus and will travel from school to get children and bring them back home. Kind of a service. She paid like a service. And one of the guys, he actually used to smoke before getting in the bus. So he will anyway go into the bus, and he will still smell like smoke. And since the bus was kind of small, the smell like stayed.
Yeah.
And I kind of feel bad for this, to be honest. I kind of complained to my mom because I just couldn't with the stench. I would prefer to go all the way home by foot than to go on the bus, the small bus. And so my mom kind of complained to, not really complained, but said to the people that what was happening, that the guy was like smoking outside and he came inside with the smoke still in. And I don't know if, I think the guy kind of stopped doing that, but the next day I saw he was very angry. The driver, by the way, he was a driver.
Mm-hmm.
He was kind of angry because he stopped smoking. I mean, he didn't stop smoke per se, but he didn't smoke coming in on the bus and whatnot. So I think my little complaints, because I was kind of, uncomfortable with the smell, kind of changed things a little bit. And after a while later, the bus driver changed.
Rip.
Yeah, so I kind of feel bad because my intention was never to get... I don't know if he was fired or not. I have no idea because I was like a little child.
He was like, I'm done with this job. I can't even smoke.
Maybe that was. I hope that was the case because I didn't want the dude to, get fired. I didn't want that.
You did what you thought it was right.
No, because I was a little child. I had no idea how jobs worked, Ryu. I just told my mom, like, this kind of happens. It kind of makes me very uncomfortable. And my mom just complained, like saying, "Oh, this is happening. Like, can you talk with the people and whatnot?" So I don't know really what happened. So.
But I think you did good because I mean, if it has children, they shouldn't smoke because they are affecting the lungs of children very early.
I guess.
Come on.
But again, like, it was just a smell. I don't know if the smoke still stands after that. I have no idea when it comes to like cigarettes. I just know that the smell was really irritating me to the point that I was like, I don't want the service that you are providing me anymore. I was like, I prefer to go by foot.
It's just it's not as bad as the first ones because there are more, let's say.
So I just hope that the dude is fine and he decided to quit by himself and not, other way around.
I think you are the only one worrying because he didn't
Yeah.
worry about anyone else at all. So
Yeah, because again, I don't want to be the reason someone got, fired just because, he wanted to.
but you are being nice and he wasn't. That's the moral of the story.
Suppose. But still, I don't wish like anything bad upon people who, he was never rude. He was always actually very nice. He was a very nice man. The only problem was just I couldn't with the smell. And I guess that he was kind of doing bad for his job since I didn't want the service anymore because of that. So they were like,
Yes.
"Oh, we are losing people because of this." So, I don't know. I just feel kind of bad. I just really do. Even if I'm at the right, I feel kind of bad.
There are many people that are addicted to smoke, but most of them are respectful and you don't see them smoking in public places. But sometimes there was this neighbor that smoked in his house. The hotels, they hate smoke, right? Because the smell stays forever.
Yeah.
Almost. And he smoked on his room next to mine. Oh my, the smell was like he burned something. Yeah, and the owner was mad. And then he never smoked again. But then I changed room anyway, so not because of that, because it was cold. But yeah, so I don't know how it is there. I could go there and check, it's nearby. But
My aunt kind of does that because my aunt kind of grew up with also, again, me and also her child complaining about the smoke because neither me or my cousin enjoys smoke. So what my aunt does, she usually like always goes outside and stays outside for like a long time until she's kind of like sure that the smoke is a bit, less intense, and then she comes back inside. And even in her job, she usually like goes to a secluded place to do that.
Yeah, that's
Because
not.
again, because she knows that not everyone enjoys the smell and that people can get very uncomfortable because the smell just makes them feel uncomfortable, which is my case. So they're respectful of that, and that's fine. Of course, sometimes they still have that smell. Of course, sometimes they still have the smell, but just knowing that she actually cares, I tend to like not care too much.
Yeah, but my mom is kind of funny. If I am nearby someone that smokes, my mom instantly detects it. Like, and asks me, "Have you smoked?" Kind of funny. She doesn't dislike the smell, but she knows, she can detect.
Kind of like my mom a little bit as well.
I think when you smoke, you can detect it better, because it's not actually the. It's like maybe you feel a bit the need to smoke again. I think that's it.
Maybe. My mom actually said that she once in a while in her job, sometimes people have like cigarettes and they give one to her.
Mm-hmm. My mom only smokes at Christmas, I think.
Oh, interesting. That's kind of funny.
Yeah, because it's in family, you know. Just once per year. It's fine. Once is fine. You know, if everyone is smoking, it's fine to smoke. Oh, I died.
Oh, it was a smoke.
I was going to arrest this guy, but he was in a place he shouldn't be, so I died. Another guy came to me and he also died.
I hate when that happens. Like, we always try to be like good to everyone else and then we just die.
Because it's a place where the dragon was burning. It was a smoke area.
So,
what random said?
yeah, I was going to read. I was like waiting for like a better time because, you know, as an MMO, everything is happening at the same time. So I'll always be like, you know, focusing on what I'm doing if I don't want to die. And random said that, that he was in the wrong, so he had it coming. If it wasn't by you, you wouldn't have been on another job or place. That is true. It's just, I don't know, I guess I'm a little bit of a goody-goody two-shoes, maybe too much for my own good sometimes. I can admit that, but I don't know, it's just again, I'm goody-goody two-shoes. Like, I still have like preferences and stuff, and I may still say things, but I'm usually worried about like people around me, or even people who aren't around me. I just don't. I know how pain can, you know, hurt people, and I don't really wish that upon anyone, even if they're at the wrong. That's just how I am.
You are so nice that you just don't want to cause any harm to anyone.
Yeah, because I know how it feels to get hurt by other people, so I don't wish that upon anyone else. And hello, Oscar. He asked, "What's focus or dagger? What's better, focus or dagger offhand?" It depends. I would argue focus. What? Yes.
I'm asking if he means for elementalists.
Yeah, I'm wearing elementalist, so I presume it is.
Yeah, probably because it's a question for elementalists. So yeah.
So I personally prefer the dagger over the the focus, but I think the general consensus is that focus is a little bit better because you also get very tanky, and there is an ability on Earth that you get immune to damage. So I would say, generally speaking, focus is better, but it's completely fine if you want to run dagger.
Let me answer this one with my perspective. Focus is more used in PvP, while dagger is better for PvE in general.
Really?
And I tell you briefly explained it, and I can tell you why.
Ah, okay.
With focus, you get invulnerability, but you also get a bit more better abilities for PvP in general. Although that invulnerability one is a big one, okay.
Yeah.
But it's just better overall. It's so much things you can do with it. It's not very single target. It's also self-contained. While dagger, the topic of dagger offhand is the mobility.
Oh crap! I was
a lot of mobility. You get some interesting areas and damages. Oh, but focus is so PvP. For example, there is this skill on focus, which is a firewall. You can on PvP you can do that on a corpse. It deals so much damage. But that's such a specific PvP situation. It's the same as the invulnerability. It's more of a PvP situation. While on PvE, you don't do much invulnerability. You can, but it's a bit eh.
Interesting. So
You always prefer dagger because you also have a lot of CC for the monsters, for the final
True.
bar, the blue bar, while the focus is better for PvP. So, you know, it is tricky. That's a very tricky question. What I suggest
Yeah.
is try both and see what you like most. You will probably end up liking most the dagger because it's so fluid, you know. But
yeah,
if
but
you
again,
go
it
PvP a lot,
depends.
you end up with the focus because the situations are very common that are very niche on otherwise. So focus for duels, focus for fun, dagger.
Yeah, I didn't want to say right off the bat dagger because that would be very biased because I didn't really. Okay, didn't I? I didn't really enjoy the focus myself. So me saying that the dagger is better, I'm afraid I'm biased. So I appreciate your input, Rio, and yeah, that's kind of the gist of it. Yeah, and I'm also happy to hear that it was helpful for you, Oscar. Like, do you play Elementalist a lot, or are you just trying out Elementalist for the first time, or just curious?
Yeah, that was what I was going to ask. Why you are asking? Are you playing Elementalist? Are you new player? Because, for example, I prefer focus, but I think Azurite prefers dagger. So
Yeah.
it depends. It depends.
Oh, the leg! Oh my god!
But I really like focus. I really like dagger as well. They are actually both very good.
Yeah, they are.
That's
Yes.
why it's hard to decide. But I am. I'm going to jump here. Actually, what I normally do is attack. You see my...
yeah, I do. I do.
It's such a cool animation though here.
Oh my god, it's so white. That's what she said. Ha 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 ha. Okay.
Oh my god.
Sorry, I had it coming. Okay, as Oscar said, yo, Oscar. Hi. Sorry, I think I said it right. Sorry if I mispronounced your name. I usually play Elementalist, but I like Dagger offhand. But in Snow Crows, it says Focus and didn't know why. Yeah, again, because usually those builds on that website, I think, is more PvP versus rogue base, I think.
No.
It is not?
Let me explain this special
Okay.
So, he's referencing
Raids?
raid guild. Yes.
Oh, it's raid.
You prioritize single targets or area of effect. It depends. So remember when I said that the firewall deals a lot of damage if the target in PvP, when you go down, you put a firewall because it deals a lot of damage and the enemy doesn't move. Okay, it's the same logic in raids. The firewall does a lot of damage, and there are some skills that are single target, but it's mostly the firewall that is doing the damage. So it is very... That's why you use focus. It's because it's more damage. Because in raids, you mostly care about damage. I'm not 100% sure about the rotation, but from my knowledge, that's probably the skill that is doing so much damage.
Maybe.
Because in deck, you have mobility, a lot of mobility, but you don't have that much damage.
True. I think from the dagger, the most big hits are probably Earth, and it's the 5th of Earth.
Yeah, the earthquake of Earth for the dagger offhand is the very bursty, but it's a single time.
Yeah.
It's good for PvP. Funny because it's good for PvP and PvE because it's such a burst. You can combo. It's kind of cool. But at the same time, in PvP, people can easily dodge or time it, and they can see the animation and dodge. you can argue that for high level PvP it's bad. So that's why Dagger is a bit And for raids, it's a very big burst and a lot of damage, but it's not sustained damage. While the firewall for focus, it's the firewall burns and it stays there a lot of time, so you can continue do the rotation. It's a lot of value. So
I get it.
Over time, that skill deals a lot of damage, and in the raid, it is very good. And the site that you are seeing is for raids mostly.
Okay, so Snow. Yeah, I probably was confusing Snow Crows with some other sites because they're like another site that talks about a lot of builds of in general, and it goes from PvP to PvE. So I kind of confused that with the Snow Crows. But yeah, Ryu is right because I don't usually play raids, so I don't know really what goes around that thing. But his explanation makes sense. Yes.
Snow Crows is where we get the builds for raids. When you don't want to do it yourself, because Snow Crows, they test a lot on the golems.
Yeah, the golems.
Check the damage there. It's better to see there, because even if you are doing your own build, it's better to see there because they do a lot of theory crafting and they test a lot. They make sure. I think they are paid to do this almost because they do it so well. It's almost impossible to find a better build than them nowadays. I remember the days where that site didn't exist and you did it yourself, but nowadays it's mostly them that they do everything. So if you want to build just for raids and mostly raids, it's them. For PvP, I can argue it's I think Meta Builds is the site. If you
maybe PvP. Yeah.
And it also has open world. Although you can say everything works on open world.
Another thing I want to add is, this is from my experience, I personally have tried the dagger, the focus, and I tried meta builds for, this is mostly for PvP. And I was dying so many times. I did the combos, I tried everything, and I couldn't really make the focus work. But then I tried the same build but with the dagger and I was killing people. So also, in my opinion, which one is better also really depends on your playstyle as well, because Ryu again was really on point with his explanation. But I also think that you as a player, you are the person that dictates what really is better. Because again, what build may work for you may not work for someone else. For example, I have really random builds that Ryu made specifically for me that you don't see this on any website, because I tried some website builds and I just didn't work for me. From weapons, from utilities, from a lot of things. So again,
but let me say this: I think your builds for Elementalist, they are, if you know Celofrag.
Yeah, Celofrag, yes.
Celofrag has similar builds.
Yeah, he does.
He's a
You're
very
right.
good Elementalist player. So your builds are not random noob. They have some quality.
I know, because you also made them, so of course it has quality.
And it is more or less, I won't say 100% because you did some changes on the build, but it has some pro validation. Although nowadays Weaver is a bit more to the Condi Weaver side to be good. But especially in PvP, but also I think in raids is also Condi. So yeah, because nowadays it's Fire Weaver the big thing. Even in PvP, Condi Weaver is very good. In PvE, hello Marco.
Yeah, I was waiting for you to stop so I could say hello, Marco. Don't like to interrupt.
We are talking about Guild Wars and our experiences. Of course, our experiences are limited to our knowledge. I play Guild Wars 1 and Guild Wars 2 since the beginnings, but I have I'm not the master. I just my experience, my limited noob experience, sort of.
I mean, you're not a noob. You're more casual. I don't think you're a noob. Ooh, can I get speed?
I used to be more hardcore. So I'm a retired hardcore, maybe.
Retired. I'm now a Gramps. I am now a
I
Gramps.
kind of did everything, and now I'm the point I just have fun with the game. I
Yeah.
did everything. Maybe I would want more. Oh, someone is saying cute. Oh,
But wait, my keyboard. My keyboard is screwed. I was gonna do the same when my keyboard is in English. Oh, come on, I can't write to save my life.
I'm going
There
to
you
do
go.
some shameless promotion.
Nice. No, Marco, it's okay for you to come back. Like, what the heck?
Yeah, you just feel free to join or just lurk around. It's okay. You never interrupt. You're not interrupting. We can talk about other stuff if you want as well.
Yeah, we just like talking about Guild Wars because people are asking about Elementalist. R6, I had to leave. Really, thank you for the help. Okay, bye, Asker. Happy to have been of help. And also, Random said something and I wasn't able to read. Random said, okay, it's about the previous conversation about me being a goody-goody two-shoes, which is, I get not wishing any bad upon others, and I agree. Hopefully, nothing bad happened to him. Just saying he should have been more aware of the children. But I can see why you could have feel bad. No worries. Oh, thank you, Random. And yeah, I get what you mean. And again, I'm a little bit goody two shoes. Oh, look at him, a Funko Pop, Ridlock. So what you're going to do right now? You want to do the Drizzlewood Coast? You want to do some road bosses?
We can because in 20 minutes, but it's 20 minutes, right? So we have another event. So we can do this boss. We don't do this for a long time.
I'm just on top of this random girl. Don't mind me, just chilling.
We can do this world boss. My phone is low, so I must leave. Oh no.
Oh, you said good.
Okay.
Jumping camp waypoint. Oh, this is... What is this?
It's the centaur.
The centaur, okay. So I'm going for Revenant, because I'm on the Revenant vibe. Not Revenant Renegade. I'm on a Renegade.
World boss, which I haven't done forever.
Yeah, because it takes so long. It's such a long boss.
But now it's okay because we have to wait. Oh, sorry, wait anyway. Because we are waiting for another event.
Okay.
So it's fine.
So it was kind of funny. We have to... Wait. It's like, how you dying? Are you okay? No, but I know Oscar...
Because it reminds me of the early human days of Guild Wars 1.
Guild Wars 1, yeah.
Sorry, Guild Wars 2. In Guild Wars 1 there are centaurs, but not that many. There is one important one that is a hero.
Oh, okay. It's more of a char, right?
No, it's in Elona.
Oh, okay. Elona, isn't that like the...
Elona had centaurs, yes.
Really?
In Guild Wars they kinda moved, yeah.
Yeah, because when I think about Helona, I think about like the Devourers, the Shatreds, and the... forgot the name. The kind of undead, not really undead. What are they called? I forgot their name.
Kinda moved to human lands.
No, Rui is good. He just probably... oh no, I was gonna make a joke, but I'm not gonna say it.
Yes, don't make it worse.
But he's good.
Yeah, I normally cough a lot because I don't have... what is the name in English? Amygdalas?
Yeah, I don't know. I just know in Portuguese.
It's tonsils. I don't have tonsils. Because at my time, there was this medical breakthrough that if the kids don't have tonsils, they breathe better, right? So I removed them. Which is good, because I don't have many tonsil issues, but sometimes I cough more because it's my defense mechanism. But people sometimes are annoying because they get worried. Oh, you're coughing too much.
Like, I don't mind, I just joke about it.
Sorry?
I say I don't mind it, I just choke a little bit around it when you cough.
Yeah, but some people get a bit worried too much sometimes. But I'm not mentioning everyone here. It's just sometimes people get very, oh, you're coughing so much. Maybe you should check the doctor. Blah blah blah.
Oh yeah.
More like that. More like that.
Also, I'm bugged. I can't get rid of the hearts on my head. I'm stuck with the hearts on my head. I can't take it off.
It's not a bug. You have to activate the potion again.
No, I'm doing it. I'm pressing activate and deactivating, but it's not getting away.
I see. I see it going away for me. Now you don't have it.
Really? Mine is bug. I still have it on my head. Well,
right.
more love for everyone, I suppose.
Well, let me try the new targets. How you do it? This shit. Oh, it makes a noise. So cool. But you can do all the time. Because the timer.
Oh wow, it's just appearing like Flash Rand has targeted the chat. You guys can see because I have Broly hitting it, but on the chat it's just he was spamming target.
No, I can do it like this as well. For example, and it was a I'm going to do it on yourself. Oh, sorry, not this one.
Target on me?
You saw the noise?
No, I didn't hear it.
Okay, let's attack that boss.
If I can... Oh, the hands, yeah, the hands.
You hear it? There's like...
I don't, I have to... Because your audio is very inconsistent, so I have to sometimes lower and increase the audio to be able to hear things.
No, it's your... You should hear it on your computer.
Oh, I got the hand on my head. What?
That's it. That's the target thing that I'm doing.
Oh, alright.
It's like a silver to call attention, you know, without changing the target.
Oh, I get it. Okay, interesting.
It's like when I don't want to remove the targets, but I want to call your attention. I think
You're an attention-seeking.
it's like a targeting system for MMOs improved, which I really like that they did this.
On the double.
It's just that one as a noise.
Oh, okay.
You see, it wasn't that long.
Random said, oh yeah, I know what you mean. I think I still have mine. Same, I also still have mine. Yeah, sometimes I have to clean it as well because I get like white spots. I won't go into detail because, you know, but yeah, can be a bit annoying. And he also said, I just find coughs funny in general, not the respectful way, of course. Yeah, some coughs can be funny. Now
I prefer that people think they are funny than being like all medical checkup kind of business. If people have fun, I'm happy.
What the heck?
If people are like, you know, all medical, judgy, you know, especially if they smoke.
I'm just looking at a random floating kind of Illuminati eye. Oh, it said the miniature of this person. Oh, it was so weird.
You're seeing a miniature of a person?
No, it looked like an Illuminati triangle with an eye in the middle.
Oh, that's from Guild Wars 1, yes.
Really?
Yes, that's a very cool one. It's the Eye of Jantir, right?
I don't know, I never seen it. I don't know. I don't know what it is.
One, the Morsat, which is a race of false gods, they use the Eye of Jantir to find people that have magic. And what they do, they sacrifice that person. And there is a raid where the Eye of Jantir shows up. And now he shows up in story to help you find Balthazar, which is the god of war.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
Yeah.
Marcus said, when I cough, my body starts coughing without stopping for some reason. Okay, interesting. And he said you're speaking in puzzles. Depending on puzzle, do you mean like Ryu is speaking robotically? What do you mean speaking in puzzles?
I'm speaking robotics. I'm sorry, maybe it's lag.
No, it's okay. It's normal. I mean, considering where you are and the internet quality is completely normal to become a little bit of a beep boop robot, I would say. Is that a bear? It's a black bear. Very cute bear. What is that? I'm now analyzing people's miniatures. You can put whatever you have on your, I think it's called inventory or collection.
Sorry, what do you mean?
The miniatures, I was explaining the miniatures.
Ah, yes.
Because some people can kind of think that miniatures are kind of like pets, like you can order them around and interact. But no, they are just like little things that walk, behind you, but they do nothing.
Yeah, they are like ranger pets, but not quite.
I have a bunny.
First one. It's a thing that also existed in Guild Wars 1, the miniatures.
Yeah. And also, since I'm a rabbit person, of course I had to fulfill the rabbit collection. I have a Shiba Inu? I have a red Shiba Inu. What the heck? Didn't know I had a dog, but okay. But yeah, I have like the rabbit collection of all the rabbits.
We need to watch what miniatures the other people have.
Yeah. My rabbit collection. Which in this game you have normal rabbits and springers. And springers, it's a kind of mount that you can ride.
Oh, I think we should. The Shadow Behemoth taking too long. We should go to this one.
I'll just skip. Okay, just skip.
Frozen place.
I'm gonna take Broly. Yes,
Okay.
I have a character called Broly Strong Fist, okay? You guys, you know I had to do it. I had to do it to him. Although they are named Broly, they are a bit different from the actual Broly. DBS Broly more specifically. It's kind of a little bit of an inspiration, but it's not more than that. Because I could go a little bit more in detail of this character, but I don't know if I will trigger some people.
You never trigger anyone, don't worry.
I mean, I don't know.
That's the most complex story, actually, but...
The Broly?
You could talk about the Mad Hide, which was the character you were playing before.
Mad Hide's story, I'm still a bit unsure. It's like, since it was my first character, I still need to kind of... I think I wrote the story, but I already kind of forgotten the bigger details.
What do you mean?
Because if you ask me what Mad Hide's story, which is one of my characters, my main character that you saw, the Elementalist, I don't really remember his story.
What do you mean you don't remember his story? Of course you remember his story.
No, I'll
Even
have
I
to
know
go
his
and
story.
read the story that I wrote, because I forgot.
Really? You
Yeah.
forgot?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Thankfully, I wrote everything.
It is basically about his parents and how his father was this elementalist that
Oh,
joined
yeah,
the
okay.
Federation. Okay, you can go from here? Okay.
Yeah. So one of my characters is Mad Hide, which is an elementalist. And for those who don't know, this is a Char. And Mad Hide, it's not this character, it's another character, but it's also a Char. Chars aren't usually known to be elementalist, and those who are usually considered to be bad because of the Flame Legion. Again, this is a story about the Guild Wars 2 lore. So usually elementalists are considered to be like the Flame Legion, which are kind of considered to be bad Char. So Mad Hide's father kind of got really interested in the art of elements, especially fire. So he kind of was really in the line of learning more about those elements, so he went to the dark side, per se, to learn more about the elements and fire elements. And whatever he learned, he will teach, or in this case, he thought, to Medhide. And Medhide, because of that, got an interest in elements, so he therefore became an elementalist. Then the father got into a bit of a trouble since he went to the dark side, so then we had to correct his undoings, per se. And Medhide, even though all that happened, was still very focused on the elements, so he then decided to join a legion, which I think is called the Dermant Priory, if I'm right, in this game.
Ah, that's a guild, not a legion. Because
Okay,
he joined the Blood Legion.
Oh yeah, he joined the Blood Legion, yes. I don't know. I don't remember why he joined that one in specific. I don't remember.
The Blood Legion, because at the beginning of the game you didn't knew, so you just picked Blood Legion, and Blood Legion is more soldier-like.
Yeah, but I think I wrote it on the story. But again, Medhide was very focused on the elements, so he then went to the Dormant Priory to learn even more about magic and everything. And then he met someone, which is another character that I made, and he may have got a bit of an interest in that person, but it didn't really spark, but they got kind of close. Then afterwards, the main story of Guild Wars 2 kind of happened, and then in the end, Medhide decided to actually make a guild, and yeah.
Yeah, I think it's an interesting start for your first character. And also introduces the other characters of your world, let's say.
Yeah.
Kind of interesting. It's
Because-
not the most interesting story that you have, but it's a solid ground, let's say.
Yeah, because also I have to remember.
Introduce the rest of the story. It's a very Guild Wars 2 based solid ground, let's say.
Every character is very based on Guild Wars 2, the story. But the thing is, like, you have to also think that not every person out there has an interesting story. For example, my story can be more interesting than yours, or someone else can have a more deep backstory than I do, and so on and so forth. So having characters that have more interesting backstories and others who are more neutral, I think it's good and showcases that, not everyone can be that special.
My characters are all descendants of my main Guild Wars 1 character.
They're all siblings?
I don't know that yet. I don't know if it's just one or they're all the same. I don't know. Because I didn't... I think of the story, but I don't know which character is going through it, So sometimes I change. So yeah, because technically the characters is like a me in spirit in a way, like me characterized in a virtual game in a way. It was based on the me before, which is the Guild Wars 1 character.
Oh.
So it is kind of in a weird limbo that I haven't properly defined yet.
You have to write. You gotta write that story.
Yeah.
And Marcus said, watching the stream in 144 really hit different. Yeah, low quality always hits different.
Well, at least you are watching. I have to have the chat open because I don't have enough internet to play and watch the stream. So at least you can watch. But yeah, it's hard to see with that quality, I understand. But at least you can listen as well. But yeah, it's life of bad internet, right?
That is very true.
I'm actually feeling the same right now. But at least YouTube lets you change the quality. Twitch doesn't, till you get higher. I see a green circle with wings. Yeah,
It was me on Griff.
It's the backpack of Azurite.
No, I was
like
on the Griffin. That's why I said wings.
Ah, okay. But yeah, the green circle is her backpack, which is a big floaty thing, circle. and the wings were
My mount.
which is a mount.
So right now we're doing like little pre-events for a really big ass event.
Yeah, so we are building defenses because they are going to attack us, and we use the Raven spirits to protect us against the cold. And the guys are ice bad stuff.
Ice, baby.
Ice dragon bad stuff. And we have to kill them a lot, then some gigantic ice boss golem comes, and then we kill some more bad stuff.
A lot of bad stuff.
The thing we can do on here is that the enemies have certain auras, and we can collect some good stuff from them. If we get 30 of each color, we get more loot. That's a tricky thing to do on this map.
Marco is still lagging even in the lowest quality. Sometimes he really do be like that, and Random is right. He do be like that sometimes.
Yeah.
At least not like on Twitch. Remember Random when we were on Twitch and everything was like very laggy?
Yeah, because on Twitch, if we were on Twitch right now, Marco, we will be forced to have a 720p.
Yeah.
We have to be very big streamer to stream on the weekends on Twitch. Because they put all the resources to the big ones. While on YouTube, they are a bit more cool for everyone. Although you are kinda decent size on YouTube, of course on Twitch you aren't yet, but maybe that's also why. I don't know if it is actually the same. Because in Twitch, as you grow, it gets better.
Yeah, but the problem is for Twitch, for you to grow, it's also very complicated.
It is a bit pain.
And for those that know about Guild Wars 2, I'm currently playing as a warrior. Warrior, which is actually sadly one of my least favorite classes. Not saying it's bad, alright? Do not confuse my taste with if it's good or bad. Because just because I don't like something does not mean it's bad.
In this game, there are no bad classes.
True.
Literally, it's very balanced. You can, of course, still say that some classes are more played and some other classes are less useful at any point in the game. But, you know, the balance gets better as the game goes. So there is that. It used to be, I still remember at the beginning of the game where the necros were
I'm laughing at what Marco said.
by far. And that's how I started to play necro actually. Plus, I have a thing for the weakest classes always.
Oh.
Yeah.
I remember you saying that. You're right. I remember you saying that.
But it's by not intentional, it's by mistake, I don't know. It's like I see this class and I try to get the potential of it and the others can't. I think I really like to find the hidden potentials. I think that's why. It's not because it's the weakest, it's because people may not know the true value of it. I think.
That's
Maybe I'm just crazy.
No, I don't think you are. You just like to because again, you like to do builds. You like to make things work. I think that's all about that gimmick of trying to make things work, and you find joy in finding stuff that it will work.
Yeah.
And that works for me because I usually tend to have less, I guess, not really pro builds, but because they are usually good builds. But I have a very peculiar play style, and Ryu still manages to make them work.
Yeah, you have a very different playstyle from me.
But I was laughing at Marco because he said the green circle has grown a tail. Weird. Yeah.
Your descriptions are funny. Because we can understand what you mean, but it's funny. Because
Yeah.
the character of Azurite has a tail. but you wouldn't see it before because it was a mount with the griffin. That's why you saw wings. So yeah, it grew a tail, yes.
Yeah, because my character is a kind of a cat-like, so it has a tail.
Yeah, it's a cat with four ears, like the one I put on Discord.
And a horn.
Yeah, it has horns as well.
Yeah. I was gonna make a awful joke, but I was like, no, the joke is too bad. I know I'm not gonna even go there.
You're always making nasty.
Now I was gonna say, just because I have horns doesn't mean I'm horny. But that was such a bad joke that I'm like, I'm just gonna keep it in the drop. I'm not gonna even pull off that joke. Although I just said the joke, but I was like, it's not really a joke. I'm just stating what the joke was originally supposed to be. But I guess I'm the best person at cracking not funny jokes.
I think Marco got the same idea of the joke.
Yeah. I guess great minds think alike, as some would say.
What randoms say about the Twitch is true. But for example, when I streamed on Twitch and I got some I think it was I got affiliate. Most of the time, I could have my viewers to change the quality. Maybe not on the very busy weekends, but it worked most of the time. So it's basically what I'm trying to say is that Twitch is based on popularity. If you're popular, your streams get quality choices. But then again, YouTube does the same. So it's like you're fighting for an advantage that YouTube already always has.
Yeah, that is true.
YouTube is the only one that allows you to go back in time in the stream. YouTube doesn't allow that. So I think at the end YouTube will be better. It's just a matter of changing the culture.
Yeah, because YouTube doesn't have like a streaming culture.
Yeah, exactly. That's the only issue. But since they are changing the emojis because of issues like the PogChamp and so on, I think, and because they are very community weird, like they don't respect the community most of the time, I think Twitch will kill itself very soon. Well, not very soon, it will take some time. For example, recently they banned Pokimane for streaming Avatar, which is an American anime. So, it has a lot of copyright issues, and they banned Pokimane for 2 days as a punishment. And Pokimane is did a hype stream of Return, so she will get even more money. So, Twitch is always, everything that Twitch does backfires on them because they don't have no clue how the community works. So they think they are doing good, but they are actually doing always the worst. And then again, it's just so here you can argue two things. Pokimane should be punished better, and she wasn't. And you can also argue that she shouldn't be punished at all. So either way of your opinion is of the spectrum, Twitch is wrong. So it loses on both sides,
Hello, El Sucre.
Hello, or hola, it's Spanish.
Yeah. Although I didn't say hola just because I don't want to be speaking in foreign languages in case some people may not know that foreign language.
Buenas noches. It means good night.
I mean, it is night. Even where I am is currently nighttime. How are you? How are you feeling?
I think it's night for everyone except Random. I think maybe Marco.
Yeah, because Random is special, of course. He gotta be different from everyone else. No, I'm joking, Random. I love you. No homo. Or homo, that's up to you. I don't judge. You know that.
Okay, time to get a different color.
I have blue and I have to go green. Right here, I know Marco can't really see it, because of the lag, but for those who have a better quality, you can see that I have some icons here, and right now I just have like 2 greens, and the idea is to have everything at 30. So this is already 30, this is already 30, and I'm missing one here for 30, which now just have like 0.
In this event, we basically collect essence from enemies, as colors. It's just so we get better loot, and the things allow us to get better passive, so we are stronger against the bosses. It's just a passive thing to do. Like, we are killing stuff, but we are killing stuff for a reason.
It's not aimlessly.
Yeah.
But yeah, random service is like 4 p.m. and for Marco is 8 p.m. I don't live in London. Okay.
Marco was almost the same time as me.
Oh, interesting.
Was, 1 hour earlier. And it's almost the same time as you because you are 8. So.
No, I'm almost 8.
Yeah, it's.
Marco at the same time as me.
10. He is almost 10.
And also El Sucre said, I understand a little English. I am now learning English. Also, nice to hear that. How are your English lessons going?
Yeah, we are getting many people that before the stream, like when it started, we were speaking Arabic, and we also spoke about Japanese culture. You know, I'm learning some other languages as well. I know we are Portuguese, by the way, so we know Spanish. Because languages are very similar, right?
Yeah. So if you want to interact and don't really know how to put words in English, it's okay to say it in Spanish, but I may translate it to people who not understand.
Yeah, so we all learn more languages. It's good.
And also, you see these green things? It's this that I'm searching for. This is the essence that he was talking about.
But some words in Spanish are very different. I actually learned some Spanish from Pokemon. For example, punetazo means punch.
Yes.
And it's very different from Portuguese.
Yeah, it is. Oh, can this guy stop pulling the enemy away? This is so... What class is this? Oh, okay, Hollow Smith.
Oh, we're not getting the color. I got a bit distracted with the stream, so we didn't get all the colors at all.
Oh, I'm missing green. No, I got blue and red, but I didn't get green.
I just got blue.
Blue dabba dee dabba die. Dabba dive.
Sounds like that I'm blue and without weed I will die. It sounds like that.
Nice.
I'm blue and without weed I will die. It sounds like that, I'm sorry.
That's okay. Oh, come on, I'm missing one. I'm missing one. Oh. Don't tell me I'm gonna...
Maybe you can get it later or here where I'm at. If you can do this.
Yes, come on. No. No. Yeah, no. Oh, I did. I did it. I got I got 30. Oh.
Yay.
Woo. Nice. But I'm blue. I'm blue. Yeah, I completely forgot the lyrics, but yeah, you're right, Marco. Oh, it exploded in my face. How dare you? Time to blow up the horns. Interesting. I am a char that has horns and has a war horn.
Yes.
This is really a horny character. But
But
and everyone is like, boo! The joke sucked! Go home! You ass! Wait. But you know, this is how life is.
I forgot to mention that depending on how many colors you get, you can do a Kamehameha on that color.
I get what?
Kamehameha on the special.
Ah, yeah, yeah.
button.
Yeah,
Sometimes.
I have a green one.
Or you can do it the Kamehameha while you are mounted. You roll, and it doesn't dismount you. You can just
Really?
shoot it. Yeah,
Let me see.
it's just like. Yeah, it's.
Oh
so
yeah, you're
cool.
right. Interesting.
You just.
No, this is a one hand Kamehameha.
Oh yeah, from Goran, from the future.
Yeah. Where's the commander? He left.
As a profile picture of Gohan.
No, it's Goku. I mean, on YouTube or Discord?
The Discord.
Okay, yeah, Discord yes, but YouTube it's Super Saiyan God.
It's God Goku, yeah.
Am I the only one who has a dirty mind? Of course not, Marco. Of course not.
Dragon Balls. I love the Spanish laugh. But it's ha ha ha. But you know,
Yeah.
it's because the day is H. But it's so funny. I always remember watching Sonic, and it was in Spanish, right? And
Okay.
this animation has Robotnik laughing, and it was in Spanish, so it was like ha, ja, 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 ja.
It's kind of funny when you think about it. Like we Portuguese, we just say ha ha ha, but then the Spanish and usually Latin people say ja ja ja, but the Brazil they say wait.
No. They say K, 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 K.
Really, they say also KKK. I thought it was like saying wait.
No, they say K, 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 K because it's the Kiki, Kiki, Kiki. When they
Oh, the Kiki. Okay. Only we Portuguese have like no fun ha-has. We are the lame ones.
We are goalies, we are ha ha ha.
Are we pa-ha-ha? I don't know.
Yes. Yes.
I think I'm gonna get cold. Because you see these like borders, I'm getting cold and I'll be turning to a popsicle. There's a lot going on screen. If I was a new, a new player and a viewer who does not know anything about Guild Wars, I would be very confused.
Yeah, the Guild Wars 2 is a bit confusing for people that don't know the game. They just see everything exploding.
Yeah.
And when like 144p quality, you get even more confused. I'm sure Marco is not understanding what's
That's what I'm saying. All this light is hurting my eyes. I'm confused. Precisely.
Just killed, a nice giant that
Yeah.
took the whole screen. And we protected the spirits, let's say. And
Yeah.
everything is snowing. So even if you were max quality, you wouldn't see anything anyway. Because
Yeah.
it's so much snow. And now we're just killing some champions and that's it. That's the event done. Then we get some chests. And we get some things that we can use to craft stuff. And then we get out of here because it's freezing.
Yeah, it's like
Not like snow.
I like snow. But random said, like my case, I just see boom. Yeah. Marco says he doesn't see anything and it hurts his eyes, while random just sees explosions everywhere.
But to be honest, this is a problem that most Guild
MMOs.
Wars 2 streams have. Not all MMOs. It's mostly Guild Wars 2. They did a very, I would say, a very good.
Very good, you got cut. Ryu? I think we lost him. Ryu? Oh no. Yeah, okay, okay, let me go off Discord and go back. Hello?
Hello?
Okay, yeah, you got cut.
Oh, but I didn't did anything. Okay, maybe it was a bug.
Yeah, I had to leave and return to Discord.
So I was saying that Guild Wars did a very good attempt at trying to address the visual effects because it's too confusing, right? Like, you see everything explode, especially you that have max graphics. Everything must be exploding, right?
Yeah. Can't even see where I am. I'm here.
Did you change the graphics from the Twitch to YouTube? Like, how much FPS do you have and so?
I don't know, because I left the previous one. I made a profile for Twitch, another one for YouTube.
And it's probably okay. It's alright. Because it's just the problem with Guild Wars that people complain is that it's too confusing. Especially if you don't know the game. That's the issue of this game.
I'm reviving people because they're down.
But the people that are watching have to consider that there is 50 people here.
Yeah.
Each people is doing like a spell every second. So imagine 50 explosions every second. It is, it gets crazy. Because it's crazy. It is very hard to solve this.
Yeah, it is. Because again, like Guild Wars has a very good system of spelling, casting, and everything. But then, of course, if it's a lot of people, it can become a little bit of a mess.
They try to make especially the hours, they were huge and take a lot of space. They made it better, more transparent, but you still can see them. I know, I think before they were too transparent and it was hard to see. But there is too much things going on. And it's hard to see anything, or, for example, if you were watching League of Legends, it is very easy. Because you are watching one person, you see their spells, and you can also see, and each spell is more or less unique per character, so it is very easy to understand what's happening.
But at the same time, we have to consider League of Legends is just around like 6, 8 people on the same place?
10.
10? Okay, it's 10.
5 per team.
So yeah, well, Guild Wars 2, you have right now more than 10. You just see a lot of dragons flying around, so...
Yeah, 50 people. It's 5 times more. So it's like watching 5 games of League of Legends at the same time.
But right now you're seeing me play the Warhorn.
If you go to PvP, it's the same number, but it's still confusing. But
VP is the same number. VP is the same number.
Yes, because in PvP it's 10 people.
Ah, okay.
Same as League of Legends, I mean.
Oh, Mark's gonna get some water.
Yeah, it's kind of the same, yes. Especially if people have crystals, spells, and so on. It gets a bit, the lights get a bit...
Seizury.
Seizury, yeah, a bit, yes. I think what causes most seizures is actually the explosions and the fire spells, to be honest. Because they explode and they are too flashy.
Yeah. That and also light auras, the white auras.
Oh yes, the light
They're
auras.
also very, like, even when sometimes I get the light aura, I'm like, oh my god, my eyes. Holy crap, at least I know where I am right now. Because it's so flashy.
Yeah, that's true.
But I think I could decrease the lighting. Not the lighting, the effects of the elements.
We can check that later, but yeah. So don't worry guys, everything is fine.
Not everything is fine, I was just like thinking.
It is normal that you don't see anything.
Yeah, it's normal. The thing is, like, again, I've been playing this game for 2-3 years? I don't know. So we get and Ruiz has been playing for even more time, so we're really used to all this confusion. I guess we have a trained eye.
Yeah, because it's also easier to see in game than in the stream. And it's a problem of this game for streaming. Everyone says that. That's why this game has some views, but never as much as it deserves. Just because of that. So this game is really good.
Because again, I could go here on the options and limit the amount of people around me and limit the effects of stuff.
You can do that, yes. You can do that.
The character, I think is model quantity? No, this is quality. Where is the quantity? Is it character model limit?
No, because that's the. You don't need to do that because that's the NPC's clothes.
Oh.
Yeah, it's Sharingan, yes, from Naruto. But you need the spells to reduce their spells. So for that you do.
Okay, I think it's effect LOD, limit detail of particle effects.
No, that's the quality.
It says okay.
It's not that.
Reflections, I have all. Yeah, I have. Going here is gonna take forever. There's probably a way to reduce it. A spell like what? For example, technically, I'm not really a spell person with this character. It's more for elementalists and other types of classes. But for example, this one, I get like an area around me. Boom. That's kind of a spell per se.
Like also fire meteors, things like that.
Let me do my ulti.
Crazy stuff.
This also is another spell. So yeah, those are spells. But again, this is a warrior, so spells don't have a lot.
That feels good.
I don't remember which one is the one that increases the or reduces the spells. Oh, it's here. Oh, but this is detail.
Oh yeah, it's detail, yes. It was LOD, right?
Yeah.
That's okay, you can see it afterwards, don't have to like see it on
I
stream.
will see it afterwards, yes. But it's a problem of the game, so you can't really do much.
The dragon
Yeah.
protects me.
So what now, Ryu?
It's an MMO, so people will spam. They will spam too much. Oh, I wanted to do this one, but I don't know if you arrive in time.
The circle has flower heads. This is getting interesting. Actually, no, it's not really flowers. It's kind of triangles that are shattered around the circle.
It's like Marco is watching, you know those binoculars that is just one eye, and if you shake you see different colors and shapes, like crystals inside?
Yeah,
What is that? Call your scope, right?
I think.
I don't know the name. I think it is a colonoscope, right? It is a colonoscope. Okay.
The dragon
No, colonoscope is for the colon. No, not this one. What is the name of the
I don't know.
colonoscope? Help me.
Help me! Okay, pet encampment waypoint. Oh, okay.
I found it, but it doesn't say the name. Oh, come on. Okay, anyways, it's a crystal scope. And it's like Marco is watching your stream through one. Because he's seeing so weird shapes and so on. That's what I mean, anyway.
He's asking if you're talking about pixels. No, it's not pixels. So you sent me here, but
I'm trying to find a boss to kill, yes.
okay.
That's not Patriarch.
It's hard trying to find bosses here. Everything is dead.
I think the frogs are alive, but I don't know how you get to them. I always forget.
Trying to go into a big spot. So I can fly around.
I can't find the helicopter as well, so... So in this
The
map,
commander is on the matriarch. It's on the patriarch.
I know. How much life does he have?
He's it was max life.
Oh, it takes some time.
Let's see if I can find.
I can check the frogs. I think they were alive though.
Okay, these one. This is the X-Men are also full health.
But are people doing it? How you should go to there? Because there is no teleport.
I think I'm gonna fall down because I have no more height. The Griffey is good because you can fly really for long distances, but you kind of start losing height.
Yeah, in this game you can fly, yes.
All heat expelled.
Ah, what's the name? Oh, I think it was... I think it starts with C, that's why I keep saying Kaleidoscope, but it's not Kaleidoscope. I think it's Kaleidos.
I think all the bosses are up.
Yes, it's Kaleidoscope. You can search for it.
Yeah, here all the bosses are up, I think. No one has died yet, and people are going for the Patriarch first.
Yeah, it's Kaleidoscope. That's what Marcos is. Regarding the boss, I think you have to kill the Patriarch. It's the only way.
Because everyone's doing the Patriarch.
Yeah, I wanted to kill the Matriarch, but you know, they always kill it too fast.
I think it's down the Matriarch.
Yeah, the Matriarch is always there. It's the first boss to do, and people do it and then they leave.
I'm trying to... Let's go to the Patriarch.
Yeah.
Which is a big ass dragon, by the way, for those who don't know. There it is. Let's see. I need to get one of those wyvern eggs. Kill the bows. Okay. Get down, you stupid dragon. Then I have to go into one of these wing things. And then go up. And toss it. Also, the shield is almost dead. Yep, it's dead.
Nice.
The problem with also this boss per se, it's the fact that you usually need to be behind his ass because he starts to toss you away, but the problem is also this area that you see right behind me, and you see that wind blowing? Yeah, look at the people flying away. And if you fall, yeah, and if you fall, you have to also go back here, and it can be a bit of a hassle, really annoying. Right now we can't kill the boss because he's... Can we kill the boss? No, he's flying away. Oh, there he goes.
He's putting his shield back.
Yeah, the shield is back on. You can see right here. And on the floor. Ow, 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 ow. Now I look like Yoshi that goes like... You know that Yoshi sound effect? That was me right now.
I know the Mario one that it does.
Is it Mario? I don't know if it's the Mario or the Yoshi.
I think it's Mario.
I could have sworn it was Yoshi.
The sound from Mario 64.
Oh, for me it was like oh, I forgot to go to that wind thing. Oh no. Let's go to this down one. See, the problem with this wind thing is so annoying. And I've lost the bomb. I need height.
It's not a bomb, it's an egg.
Yeah, I call it a bomb, but it's an egg, yes. Even the icon looks like a bomb.
It makes an egg explosion.
Yeah, but look at the layout here. It's like drop egg, but it looks like a bomb. Let me go behind his behind his ass.
Yeah, but don't go actually behind his ass because...
Yeah, because the thing, I got burned because I couldn't see. Because of his fat tail blocking my vision. Oh, be careful. Be careful, there I go.
Way down. Okay, but I'm okay now.
It's gonna fly anyway. Also, why are you processing fantasy games? Haven't you watched enough anime to know it's kind of hard to process anything that's fantasy? Especially trying to process those, not really rip-off, but those kind of animes.
Okay, let me try to explain this to Marco. So the boss is a dragon, and he flaps his wings, and he throws us away with the wind. But he also spits fire, so Azurite meant to hide in his back. The problem on hiding in his back is that since he's a dragon, it hits us with the tail.
Not with the tail, but he can burn the...
No, he hits you with the tail.
He does?
Yeah, the tail swept me, and I went flying to the...
Oh my god.
To the fire.
I had no idea that he still did that, actually. And I've did this boss many times before. He's dying anyway. There you go. And he's down. All this to get this item called Amalgamated Gemstone. This is used to craft legendary weapons, I think?
Yes. This is a very important and worthy component.
Okay. So I'm gonna fly and see if there's any other... I mean, I can check if there's any boss.
We can do the dragon missions now.
Dragon missions, okay. Let me go to a safer place, because I don't trust being here.
Okay.
There you go. And yes, those are dragons frozen in place. Why they stay there, I have no idea. It's just so weird to look at it. But the thing is, should we stay in the map until daytime, or we can leave?
We can kind of leave, it's whatever. We can, how much, but we almost have no participation. So
yeah, it only makes sense if we had like 100 participation, because the more participation you have, the better rewards. But since we kind of just barged in to defeat the bosses, we don't have a lot of participation, so our rewards are kind of like very, very slow. Or very slow, very low. So I'm gonna change character and do some dragon missions, which are...
That boss.
Yeah. I didn't want to call ourselves leechers, but that's what happened.
I think Marco wants you to make nasty jokes about...
I'm not a scaly, so I'm not really making Those kind of jokes with a lizard. But if people are scalies, they may make a lot of dirty jokes, and some may actually mean what they're saying.
Like I was saying to you before, I think your best the videos that have more views are the ones with the simpy sexualized stuff. So
Yeah, because everyone is horny, of course.
I think people are thirsty, so I think you should make thumbnails with like Broly and stuff that you like.
Talking about being thirsty. While we wait for you, may we... Oops, that clipped. Her boobs clipped. She's gone! No! My views! There's another one here. Can I... Oh, hello! Oh, this one is better. This one is buff. Kind of buff. She has some abs. Oh. Yeah, I can't zoom too much. Well, we can have some views, alright. Hello guys, welcome to the stream. We are totally not appreciating the design of whoever this is. It's a very beautiful design. I like this round design. I also really enjoy the abs. I think it looks pretty nice. I like the wings, very devilish, yes, very succubus-like. Really like it. The pants. What?
Accept my invite. Stop simping.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because I kind of, for me to show, I kind of took away the UI.
Ah. Okay.
That's why I wasn't seeing your invite. Yeah.
Ah.
Oh, no, this guy looks really cool. Very shiny.
Lip simping.
Yo, no, this guy just looks really cool. I like it. Whoa, this guy is pitch black. Oh, he has like a fire soul. Edgy. I like it.
Something this dramatically, yes.
Ooh, this one looks very fiery. I like the hair. Oh, nice. This guy has tentacles on their heads. A person of culture, I see. And on his shoulders. There he goes, doing some cultured things with those tentacles. I appreciate my man. There's a Char. Ooh, looks nice. I like the armor. Ooh, sexy hair. I like the face. Looks nice. Hello, lady. Okay, no, she's beautiful. Excuse me, she's beautiful.
I like how Marco says, I will enjoy if she doesn't look like a stick.
She does look like a stick. I mean, okay, this one you can argue she's a bit like a stick, but the previous one on the screen, she wasn't like a stick, bro. That's the low quality speaking. Oh, wow.
Yeah, there is all sizes here, I guess.
Yeah, but that one that I showed was a Norn. There is no way a Norn is a stick. Norns are thick. They're buff. Yeah, this one is not really a stick. Is she a Norn or is she a human? No, she's a Norn. Look at the size. She's a Norn. She's a bit more on the small Norn size, I believe, but it's still very, very thick. Can I
see. Which one? This one?
Got the target.
No, that one is petite. That's a human. It's this one. That one's actually really pretty. The one that you were looking at is really pretty.
The one you thought was a Norn.
Hello, this one is showing legs and feet. Damn, she got all the people thirsty. Really pretty. Oh, there's a present. Oh, with teeth. Oh, teeth. Oh no, teeth on the present. No, thank you. Let's go back to what we were doing. Stunts increased dramatically, yes. Oh, Doliak.
Put your gear. Yes.
Why are you supposed to do dragon missions?
Yes. After a dance. After a Doliak dance.
Okay, fine. Let me go the opposite. Yeah, there you go, the opposite way. Look at my rabbit just going around crazy. Even my balloon is having a seizure. From Market look the same. Oh, that's the quality. Oh damn.
I like how the balloon is spasming like.
Yeah. Balloon is having a seizure. If I type this kind of joke, the YouTube will stop my comments showing. I actually don't know, Mark. If you put it on stream, usually YouTube hides, but I tend to, depending on who said it, I tend to bring back the comment. But if it's like a kind of shadow ban of YouTube itself, I have no idea.
Yeah. And another thing, Mark, you can
Damn.
watch the stream later if it's still up. If you watch it very fast after it ends, and you can wait a bit till it loads the bigger quality and you can see the models. Some models are actually cute.
This one is really pretty. I really like this one. It's really pretty. Even her flower is like green. It's really pretty. Hey, a pink dude. Oh.
I'm friendly, nice.
Oh, it is. He's called I'm Friendly. He looks friendly. I like his toes. Looks like a dragon toe. Look at that. Interesting.
I wonder
looks
how
nice.
he reacts after he understands that people are like smelling him, like like looking at him in a weird way.
By all our means, be our guest. My YouTube is lagging. Maybe it's your connection. Sadly, that's not on my part. I think my internet seems to be okay.
We are fine, Marco. It's
Yo.
your internet, sadly.
Instead of being this girl is on fire, it's this furry is on fire. Oh, he even came to my side! Oh. I'm like blue and he's red. Oh my god, he's huge! No, daddy, please. You know what? I'm gonna be gay. Wait a second. Nope. Wrong thing.
You can get big as well, I think.
Yeah, I'm gonna put like some hearts.
Embigment.
Wow, it looks really cool though. It looks very fiery. It looks really cool. Wow. Oh, he's short again. Looks really cool though. Oh, look at him. He's even has like a fire throne. Oh, look.
Yeah.
Damn. Yes, please, daddy.
You know what would be cool if you do a video of judging random people.
Oh, true. Oh. Oh, it's bow. I'm gonna bow too. I think he left. No, I was going to bow to daddy and he left. Oh, that's okay. Should we be doing the dungeons?
Yes, he knew that we were watching him and he probably had to go, so he bowed.
Yeah.
Nice.
Which one? And yes, for those who are asking, I go both ways.
Let's go Genderan Fields.
Gandharan Fields, okay.
Yes.
I don't judge girls, boys, anything in between. For me, everything goes. If you're attractive, anything goes. I'm a simple man. I'm a simple man. Yeah.
So basically, on the dragon missions, it's like a dungeon, but on open areas maps. That's why you can use mounts.
And on the right, you have some missions that you can do to gain more affinity or something. What does this mission do?
It gives us stats, so we can kill the rest faster.
Yeah. Right now, we need to put out fires. Right now we have 2 out of 7. Now I have 4 out of 7, so I'm putting out the fires. While other people are killing destroyers, and some are helping innocent people, as you can see, citizens on the floor, that are being driven away from their town because of the destroyers.
Yeah.
Which are kind of a fiery creature. Fiery, magma-like. Oh, okay, we already have all the fire done. So I'm gonna... There's someone there killing a destroyer. We're gonna kill this one here.
Yeah, I think we just need to kill destroyers now.
I think someone like screaming. It's you? It's your NPCs?
Yeah, I'm doing NPCs.
Okay. Because sometimes I can hear your game, so I was hearing someone go like, and I'm like, what?
Yeah.
Then I
it's
get it,
only-
okay.
NPCs ask for help.
Yeah. A weird way to say help.
Because they are calling for attention. In a screamy way. Oh, it's done?
Yeah. Because we have like another one here doing the destroyers. Well, I'm just, you know, having fun destroying one here. There we go. So how's everyone enjoying the stream so far? I know that Mark is having lag issues, but other than that, is everyone having fun on the stream? Aye.
Try to, Marco, try to... I think it's because YouTube is trying to recommend you to watch in higher quality. I remember I did something to make for... Because right now I have low internet. I remember I did something so YouTube stopped recommending the highest quality. I think it's data saver or something.
But it's kind of weird because actually sometimes the opposite happens to me. I put something in high quality and then YouTube puts me in lower quality, despite me being able to see the video or stream in higher quality. So in that regard, YouTube is a little bit weird.
Yeah, it is. For me, YouTube, despite this, is always putting me at 240. But no, I say no, that's too much for me. Please, 144.
It's kind of strange YouTube does that.
Yeah, I do the same, Mark. I think there is no... You have to change. YouTube wants to be annoying. Oh, we got some nice help from the dwarves. I like to use this thing here.
What is Alcars? A chemical acid? What is this?
Yeah, because you use the special action key with that, and you throw
acid, right?
Mm-hmm.
I just love my brain. The guy was spitting fire, and I'm like, let me just get in front of him.
The acid is so good. It's actually a faction that helps.
Mm-hmm. I hope in the near future they put ATP. That actually will be kind of interesting if they do that.
I think the qualities are just going to increase, Marco.
Yeah, because they assume that everyone has good internet nowadays.
Can do 2K. She just doesn't because it's kind of laggy.
Yeah, and I also have people like you, Mark, in consideration that can't keep up with the high quality. So I like to be, I want to have a good quality for people who can, you know, afford and be able to use it, but I also want to have a little bit lower quality for those who cannot.
Yeah. I think YouTube, to be honest, is the best.
Yeah.
Twitch is a nightmare.
Yeah, Twitch is like, I don't care. Goodbye. If we have bad internet, GG. That's Twitch.
Yeah, sadly.
Let me toss the acid. Ooh, I do poison field.
Marco throws the electricity of the town all down.
Holy damn.
Random says, as for the previous question, I'm enjoying the stream. Just listening and farming some ores in Rise on the background. What is Rise?
When people say Rise, I think Digimon Re-Rise, but I know it's not the same thing because they don't have ores.
It's a game with ores, so it's farming, so I suppose it's an MMO or an RPG. But I don't know, Rise? I'm curious.
When I think about Rise, I'm thinking about the song Rise from League of Legends.
That I can here is Rise of Nations or something.
True.
Mobile as well, I don't know. Monster Hunter Rise.
Ah.
On that.
Oh yeah, because I remember Random really likes that game, Monster Hunter. I forgot.
Yeah. I played Monster Hunter 3, and sometimes I follow some Monster Hunters. I like to play online. In fact, Monster Hunter is similar to like a blend of Warframe and Guild Wars 2 in a way. Because it's squad based, you know. So it's like Warframe, but more medieval, like Guild Wars. Interesting that you play that. I used to like a boss from Monster Hunter 3, which was the Agnator, which is a dragon of fire. It's very cool. I don't know if it shows up later, but I really like that one.
Oh, I hate this. I hate this boss. Put me down.
Yeah, when I got here and I didn't adapt to my internet, now I can play online. But before I had to have offline games, and I got a lot of games from Epic Games. And I was thinking on playing RimWorld, which is like a strategy game, offline. And I was also thinking on playing Skyrim again.
Oh, Skyrim is a fun game.
Offline game.
I really wish they would put co-op on.
There is co-op, but it's
Skyrim.
very bad.
No, but I'm talking about like co-op as in really Bethesda focusing on it. It's like, if Bethesda, instead of like trying to put Skyrim in everything that breathes, like Google Stadia and whatnot, they should have focused on trying to improve a little bit of Skyrim, like add stuff that the players kind of wanted for a long time. And
Skyrim anniversary.
not that kind of like free update or like something.
That others made for free.
True. Like the special edition is just that. Special edition is like them adding mods to the game, like wow, and then re-releasing it. It's like One of my friends actually gave that one to me for free because I had the Pirate Skyrim before. Now I have an official one.
Well, that YouTube blocked that, Marco, but I'm going to show. Why I got blocked? The answer is nothing bad. I don't know what the answer is though. I mean, I know it's a game that you're talking about.
I think it's probably after offline. There's like a sign of an emote or something. So maybe that was.
It's an emoji, but it's like a crying emoji.
Oh, for me, it's just also a weird triangle.
It's a crying emoji because it's crying.
Okay. I think that was it. Maybe you didn't detect that emoji and blocked it because of that.
Okay. Monster Hunter Generations Ultimate. Okay. Yeah, I played mostly the old ones, but the new ones, they look cool, but
Put me down.
since I have Guild Wars and Warframe and they are free, I kinda am avoiding to other games that are not Dragon Ball. Although, since I came here because of the offline thing, I bought RimWorld and some others. Because I wouldn't be able to play Monster Hunter, so... Now I can, but since I have internet, I rather play Guild Wars 2 and Warframe. Just because they are free, it's so... You know... Free and good quality, I think. Just because it's free, it's not necessarily good.
Yeah.
But it's free and the value that you get is amazing. Not saying that Monster Hunter is bad, of course. I didn't have time to actually try it. I like Monster Hunter Worlds. And I like grinding the monsters, making armor out of them. It's kind of cool. And I really like the RPG aspect. It just... I don't know, I think that my problem is always farming gear. while on Warframe, or actually on Guild Wars, you reach the ends, and then you don't need more gear. And that's what I like, because I can just play the game for fun. And not always grinding, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Although it was fun to grind on Monster Hunter, but it's just sometimes I don't want to grind, I just want to kill the boss because it's fun to kill the boss.
Mm-hmm.
And that was my issue on Monster Hunter when I played, is that I killed the boss so many times that I had everything from him, and I didn't need him anymore. But I wanted to do him anyways, you know? So it was kinda a waste of time doing him, but I had fun.
I mean, if you're having fun, is it really a waste of time?
We aren't just fighting Primordus. When we win, we need to be able to.
If you play Monster Hunter with a friend, that's cool.
If we
Always
defeated the weak,
play these games with friends, that's the best.
Mm-hmm.
If you play alone, I played alone at the time.
Those ideals won't matter.
It was fun, but you know,
We need to be
it's
on the right side.
much more fun with friends. But that's every game.
Surprise us.
Interesting. Random said that the Monster Hunter Rise is going to come in PC as well soon.
and thanks.
Yeah, I heard about it on Steam, I believe. At least there are many Monster Hunter games on Steam. Wow, Marco plays Dragon Ball Budokai Tenkaichi. Wow, that's a very old game.
Wow. I never played it.
I played it on, so I never had a PlayStation, so I played it on a friend's house. I played all the Budokais and most of I think all of the Tenkaikis as well. I never owned them, but I played them all.
The only Dragon Ball game actually that I played, my first one was actually Dragon Ball Legends. I'm being honest, my first Dragon Ball game ever was Dragon Ball Legends. Followed by, but the first one was Dokkan, but I really disliked it, so I went to Legends. So actually my first Dragon Ball game was actually Dokkan.
My first Dragon Ball game was done before you were born. It's
Wow.
the Sega one. It's
Which-
a very old game.
Which one is the Sega one?
It's like Burien, so it's in Japanese only. There is no English version of that game. There is only a French translation, it's official, and in Japanese.
Oh.
There is no English version of the game. It is a very rare game. And in Portugal, because of the French connections, I believe there is also in Spain, but the French connections, which is the Dragon Ball came from France, that's why we have a French opening. So it was sold in Portugal as well, and I got the Portuguese box, but the game is in French.
Wow.
Yeah. That's why I wanted to play with you, but you're like, oh no, it's too old.
Because you know I'm from the Nintendo era. I have some standards.
Oh, come on. Sega was so good. I really like the Sonic games and everything.
That's another thing. I've actually played the original Sonic games, but I didn't really like them. The original Sonic games. I actually really tried. I was a very big Sonic fan, so it couldn't be like, oh, you didn't like Sonic at the time. No, I actually loved Sonic, and I still like Sonic, but not as much. At the time, I was obsessed with Sonic, and I played the old games, but I just didn't like it. I just didn't like it. I tried, but I didn't like it. Although it's a bit hypocritical because I love Sonic Rush and Sonic Rush Adventure, and they are kind of a similar format, but at the same time, they have a little less puzzle than the original Sonic games. So maybe that's why I don't like puzzles, like jumping puzzles. Kind of, not jumping, platforms, sorry. It had more platforms, original Sonic, and I don't really like platforms.
Well, Marco is saying about Dragon Ball game, Dragon Ball Advanced. It was a Flash game.
Ooh, Flash games, dude.
Yeah.
I remember playing Sonic Flash games. Hey.
Yeah, there were many at the time. Yeah, now they are all over because Flash is dead. But yeah, and Mark Random is saying about the Monster Hunter. There is a point that you don't need to farm, but you need to fight them for fun and try to out new weapons. Since they each play very... Yeah, okay, that's a bit Warframe-ish, that's cool. Yeah, I think in Monster Hunter it was also like that. It just... in the games I played, there is always an armor or a weapon that is always better. And it outscales in a way, so you kinda don't need to farm them all, just one. And, you know, I don't know. I like it when you just farm skins, you know what I mean? If you farm for the stats, you just do that and that's it. I don't know if I'm explaining properly. What I mean is that it limits the game in a way. And the random first Dragon Ball game was on PSP.
Yeah, so
also has a PSP.
yeah, but I didn't know there was a Dragon Ball game for PSP. What is the game called?
For PSP, I'm not sure.
Yeah, Brandon, which one was it for the PSP? I'm curious.
Let's do Lake Doric. Come.
Come, now we begin. Do as I do, worm.
I was thinking on that, but I didn't say it.
When you listen to all the Broly dialogues of Xenoverse, you kind of remember some stuff. Dragon Ball Ultimate Tenkaichi. Ooh, again, the Tenkaichi series are very popular around the fan base. And Dragon Ball Shin Budokai. Yeah, like the Tenkaichi and Budokai are... I don't know those games specific, but the Budokai and Tenkaichi are like really close to the fan base. Like, people really like those games.
Yeah, I prefer the normal Budokai, especially Budokai 3. I don't know why, but I just do. Because I think the Tenkaichi changed a bit of things that on the camera. It's not that I don't like, but I prefer the old way.
Yeah, I don't like it as much.
I think Budokai 3 is like my favorite of those kind of games.
Oh, come on, I have to kill Ice Brute. Stop dancing, you stupid idiots.
And Tenkaichi, sorry, and Budokai 3 is when the Broly came, I believe, or it was 2, I think. Or it was 2, I think it was 2. Because I remember the first one, Budokai, was good at the time, but it was really long loadings because everything was 3D.
Oh.
And on the second one, they made everything better by using cell shading. So the models were much worse, but they looked much better. It was amazing.
Interesting.
And the game was so good. It's kind of funny because the first game, the models were better, but the graphics looked worse. It's so amazing how it works. And
Okay,
then
random.
the game just gave a lot of people, like fighters. That's why I think they added Broly and Cooler. But they were on the box of the game. It was amazing.
I remember. Wasn't that also Cooler?
Yes.
Okay, it's that one. Yeah, I've seen it. But I'm sad. I don't know. I just remember playing as a kid, Boo, without even knowing what was or we was. It was only years later where I found out I was playing a Dragon Ball all along. Wow. Okay, interesting.
Yeah. For me, that's very difficult because at my time there was only 2 cartoons. It was Sensei
Animes.
and it ended. And then it was Dragon Ball, the first one, Dragon Ball, and Power Rangers, and that's
Ooh.
it.
Yeah, Power Rangers.
Then there were some cartoons. They were like those rats on motorbikes, and sometimes Ninja Turtles, I think.
Cats on motorbikes.
Yeah, it was like at the time there was like sharks. There were it's
Oh, the sharks. Yeah, I've seen them one.
it's basically Ninja Turtles spin-offs. Okay.
Okay.
At the time it was that. Later on you got gargoyles and such.
Well, a lot of people really talk well about the gargoyles.
But at the time it was all about Dragon Ball and Power Rangers and some others. I watched them all and I liked everything at the time. Gargoyles was especially good.
Mm-hmm.
But you know, what got popular, especially when it got to Dragon Ball Z, it was Dragon Ball so much. It was really good. Sensei was good, but it never reached the Dragon Ball levels when it got to Z. Like, Dragon Ball versus Sensei, it was Sensei, but when it got to Dragon Ball Z, especially on the Frieza saga, everyone was watching Frieza saga.
Mm-hmm. I remember that in my school, everyone's talking about, oh, Dragon Ball and the Frieza saga, and I was like, I don't like the designs, and I never watched it.
Really.
And I'm not hypocritical because even till this day, I'm very picky with Dragon Ball design. The only designs that I like, or in this case style that I like, is Shintani. Anything that is not Shintani, I have a hard time liking.
But at my time, it's different. It's like it's something that never happened again. It was when Dragon Ball was more popular than football. It was amazing.
It was really?
Yeah, it was. You went to a shop and you could talk about Dragon Ball. I remember my mom buying it and saying that the Frieza battle is still going.
Wow.
It was so funny, man.
Actually really cool, I had no idea. Because again, I kind of don't remember those times, just remember that everyone was talking about Dragon Ball and I was just like, okay.
But after when the Cell saga came, it kinda stopped. But we kids kept watching, of course.
Mm-hmm.
It's just the adults, I think, stopped.
Which is kind of strange because I would argue that Cell is much of a better villain than Frieza. At least I prefer Cell over Frieza.
It was when... It was on the Android saga, I guess.
Oh, okay, yeah.
The very beginning, yes. Still, Cell didn't even show up. I think because it is because the villains were teenagers. They didn't look threatening or something. I don't know, and they were just robots or something.
But yeah, the beginning, I can understand why people kind of drove off. But when Cell came, it was so cool. Not came, but appeared.
It's when Cell comes that it's more threatening.
When Cell comes, it's more. I'm sorry.
What?
I'm so sorry. Because okay, so the thing is, before this conversation, you said that when Broly came. So of course I had my mind in the gutter. I was thinking about dirty jokes, and now you said when Cell comes, he's more threatening. Like, I just cannot. I'm sorry.
Okay. Oh my god. Sus indeed, sus indeed.
It was so sad. I'm sorry. When Cell comes, he's more threatening. I mean, depends. But yeah, with all this, I apologize because your train of thought probably just disappeared.
We are just remembering old times, old cartoons, and I remember Power Rangers were a big thing at the time as well. Man, there were some superheroes like Iron Man and such, and Spider-Man was a big thing at the time.
Mm-hmm. I mean, now. Which one is the Spider-Man you're talking about? Because there were like many.
So at the time was that it's the big Spider-Man cartoon, the big one, like with a lot of episodes. The biggest one.
Like the Incredible Spider-Man, or is another one?
It was before that.
Oh, No, the one with with more memes. The one is like a Spider-Man pointing to another Spider-Man.
No, after that.
Okay, then I have no idea.
It's a big one. It's the same designs of the X-Men, the big X-Men.
Okay, then I never seen that one.
You have seen for sure. It's the most popular one. It's the big one.
Yeah, I could say it's the big one, but for me, I have a small brain, therefore I don't know which one it is.
Yeah, the 90s one is a good way to put it. Yes, it was the 90s one.
Yeah, but I don't know which one. I never seen it.
After that one, there was another that I really liked. It was Unlimited. It was like in the future, but it was sadly cancelled. And then they made the one that you mentioned. No, or it was Incredible. I think it was.
Yeah, I think it was incredible. I love that one.
Yeah, that one was very good. It was the problem with that one is that was very short.
Yeah, it was.
But
Which I was kind of sad because I really liked that one.
Yeah, that one is very good.
Because I've never been one for superheroes.
And then after that, Spider-Man kind of started to die till the movies. And when the movies came, it started to rise again. And then I got the game and blah blah blah. Then it fell again with when they changed after the Maguire. And now it's rising again. Actually, it's rising again with this guy because of the games, I believe. The PlayStation game was really good. And now with the movies again.
A lot of spinning around.
I think Spider-Man is in a good state nowadays.
Yeah, I think it is.
Watch the most recent movie. I had so many Spider-Man toys, by the way. Oh my god. I had a Spider-Man robot.
Wow!
You basically put Spider-Man inside that robot and it fires like webs.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, that's kind of cool.
Yeah, it was very cool.
Also, Marcus said I was raised because of the Bully Maguire. He's raised because of, yeah. Bully Maguire is such a good meme.
Yeah, Bully Maguire is probably the best movies. At least for me. And I think most people agree. Which I'm very happy to have a video game. I think it's Spider-Man 2. I think it's the best.
Yeah, Spider-Man 2.
It's not very good, but Spider-Man 2, the video game of Bully Maguire. Oh, it's so good because at the end.
No, Bully Maguire is from Spider-Man 3.
Okay, but it's the same actor.
Oh, okay, yeah.
It's the same. It's a trilogy that I mean.
Okay.
I'm talking about the game. Although you can say that Spider-Man 2 was the best, maybe you can argue it's also the first one. It's not the third one for sure, but you know, although the third one is okay, is good, but the two and the first one are the best. But the video game, the first one was kinda meh, but the second one was very good. And I did the game, and the great thing is that at the end you get the GTI version of the Spider-Man, and you can solve crimes and generates crimes, you know, and you get to fight bosses
That's pretty.
over and over, and they show up, you know, they generate it's like a sandbox for Spider-Man. It's very cool. Nowadays they do that easily on PlayStation, but at the time it was the first one and it was so good.
You can outrun a centaur. I heard that from you.
Yes, because you give me swiftness.
Let's see.
Oh wait, Random is talking about Avengers cartoon.
I was gonna read that.
Oh my god, Random, You know the opening music for that cartoon? I have it on my MP3. I used to listen, and I actually listened it today. I have that music on my music folders. The opening. I really like that music. I have it on the instrumental version though, not the sing version, but it's from that cartoon, and I really liked it at the time. That one, and also there was a Hulk one after that one that was also good. But yeah, it was good times. Always fight as one, yeah. Yeah, the singing is also good. I just prefer the instrumental version, but the music, the singing is also good. Fight as one, yeah. I remember that. Oh my god, the chills that I have from listening to that music is very good. You don't know, but that music gives me good chills, you know. Good times can happen again. Well, kind of true, but the thing is...
You can recreate it, or go back a little bit in time and remember.
Or sometimes something new, you know, because, you know, people said that at that time, and at that time we got those Avengers, you know. Nowadays you have Dragon Ball Super, which for me is good. Some people say that Dragon Ball Super is bad, but I really like it. Especially Tournament of Power, for me, was the most recent big thing. Because, I don't know, I really loved it, because it made me always want the next episode. And I didn't feel like that since I was a kid, you know. Because, for example, Avengers, I watch it daily. Spider-Man, I watch it daily. But if I lost an episode, it was fine. I can watch it later. Dragon Ball, no. I can skip. I have to watch. I have to know. And I was like, I want the next episode. Especially on Tournament of Power. It was so powerful for me.
Wow.
For me, that was reliving a good memory. And it was kind of recent.
Wow. Tell me that you can see this.
I can't, sadly.
Wow. And I'm sorry for like wowing and interrupting. They didn't mean that to happen. It's just like, it looks so good. Spellbreaker.
I just read what Marco said, but I'm not reading that aloud. He said this. Okay, I can say this. Just in short, he said that he's running a...
I'm reading it. Yeah, good old times, Marco. I get it, good old times. I do agree.
They did the third season of Avengers. Okay, I actually didn't watch the ending of that series. I remember later on watching a YouTube to see what happened, because on TV they didn't put all the seasons, and I was kind of mad at it because I really liked the first season. And I saw that the Ant-Man got an evil facet, and then it was about Ultron, which was cool, but the Ant-Man thing didn't go how good, and then it started to have story issues. I think when that happens, it's because sometimes there are issues on writing, and the writers don't agree, it starts to kill the story. I saw this happen in Digimon 1 and 2, because the writers hate each other, and also in Transformers. There was a very good Transformers series that ended because they disagree on the writing. But the problem is the series got really popular on the fans, and they are considered the best. So Transformers is in a very weird place right now, where people want I think it's Transformers Prime back. And I didn't watch Transformers at the time, because we didn't get Transformers the first season. The old one, like the 80s. I didn't watch that one, because it wasn't on my TV. For me, I just got Transformers Beast Wars. That was the 3D weird one, but I liked it. It was the first 3D one that I watched. But it was okay. It's not good, but it's for me it was good. And I started to like Transformers, and I started to watch some Transformers stuff. But Transformers Prime is more recent, and I watched some and I liked, but I never watched that much on TV. I watched later on YouTube, but it's a really good show. And they canceled because of writing.
You're like talking about Transformers, right?
I'm talking, in general, I'm talking about when writers start to argue with each other and
Okay.
they get the show cancelled because of it.
It's very annoying, yeah. Oh.
And I just used Transformers as the biggest example, although it happened on Digimon and so on. You can see this by a recent Digimon movie where they they continue the first season of Digimon, and the second Digimon Tamers don't even show up. And you can see that there is the Imperial Dramon. It shows up, and they kill it as an evil thing. Which for me is a way of the writer saying fuck you to the second. Because the first season and the second season got different writers. So this is a way to say fuck you. You know, I got the movie, you didn't. I think that's kind of disrespectful in a way, but whatever. And also, not showing the Tamers of the second season was also kind of weird, but whatever. I think Digimon made a Ghost Love or something. No, Ghost Love is a music, sorry. Something about ghosts on the name, and it's a good series. I don't know who wrote that one. But it's kind of heavy, but kind of cool. So Digimon, I think, is in a good place now. Yeah, the Yellow Jacket. Yeah.
But Mark, I'm not gonna go back to the woman after you said, stop it, get some help. Oh, she's pretty. Oh, she's gone.
Go back to the white woman. I want to do my business. Oh my god.
After saying stop it, get some help, you do not deserve white woman. Actually, she's gone. Well, she's gone anyway.
Oh my god. It's just the bluntness of how he says it, you know.
I mean, it was right there. I was also sure.
No. Yeah. But
This guy-
anyways, random. Back to the Yellow Jacket. Oh, come on, Nightbot. Stop being annoying. You just said no multiple times.
Oh,
Oh no, it timed out? Oh, come on, man.
because it was like a spam. Sorry, Marco. Oh,
Okay, it's just 5 seconds.
okay, another thing we have to correct then.
Yeah, and... Yeah. Yeah.
Simple now.
I have to put Marco as a regular, I think. Maybe... And then make all the rules to... ignore regulars.
That's why you also stream to prevent these things from happening in the future.
Yeah, but that's fan made, right? Or is it official? Random. I think I heard about. Oh, let's go Fire Rise. Azurite. Oh, there are so many universes, like alternative, even though sometimes official, like especially Marvel has a lot of alternate universes and within universes, and then they do these reboots. Oh, it's crazy, but it's good in a way.
Are you at all surprised
Sometimes it gets a bit confusing.
these Flame Legion made their own bed?
Oh, this one. This is very rare one. I actually like this one.
Oh, it's the Char, right? Brimstone and the other guy. I forget the name. She's the one that you like. That's Fire Legion.
Ephraim?
Yeah, it's Ritlock and Ephraim, right? Or no?
Ephraim Greets Glory. Yes.
Yeah, it's Greet's Glory. I only remember the second name, which is Greet's Glory. Because Chars usually have a first name and a second name. Well, Mad High doesn't count because Mad High decides to be different. But
You can
give my
say
other
he has
Char.
a second name. You can say he has a second name. Just hidden. And Mad Height is his nickname.
No, that's Broly. That's Broly's story. Although Broly, this case is my chart. It's called Broly, not the real Broly, of course.
But Broly has two names.
It has, but it's not. The original name is not Broly. I still don't. I don't remember. I don't remember the name that I gave to Broly in the beginning.
Because it doesn't matter.
Yeah, because it's his dead name.
Yeah. It was an unwanted name.
Yeah, it was an unwanted name. Yes. Repair flame turrets. What? Where are the flame turrets?
Yeah, the bot is because the bot's like, are you finished? Like taunting. But I will improve the bot. Don't worry, Mark. I will give him a slap. What is really well, it is good that he does this, but not in this case, because he also deleted Marco's previous message.
Mm-hmm.
Because it timed out. And when it's timed out, it's with time.
Turret. I have to find on a map. There is one.
You wanted an alternate universe where the series just continued, right? Okay, I get it. Sorry, you said something else, right?
No, it's just the turrets. We need 5 more turrets. If you want the...
We also need a lot of destroyers. I'm trying to kill, but I don't know.
Yeah, I don't think we're gonna make it in time.
Really? Oof.
As you can see, we have like a lot of missions we should need to fulfill, but we're having a hard time fulfilling those missions.
Okay, I put the emblem at least.
Stupid machine. Not stupid machine, a stupid destroyer. Oh, come on, just... Okay, he died.
Oh, there are many.
I know, Mark, you're screaming in pain, but the fact that you were saying a lot of words at the same time, like spamming words, the bot blocked.
But don't worry, after I correct, you will be able to spam.
Even on Discord we have that, because like some people like to spam and whatnot, and depending on the person it can be very annoying.
Oh, I killed the destroyer, so we just repair turrets. Okay. Can we do it on time, though? Is this a turret?
You can look at the map, it looks like a screwdriver, I think. It's not a screwdriver, what is this called?
Look at that one.
Where the fuck is it? Oh, there it is.
I think I got it.
Yeah, we got it at the same time.
Right.
It went to 11. Ah.
Commander,
Yeah, it's Ritlock and Ephraim.
stem the tide here before
And me, I'm also Char.
I
Hey.
really like this one because it's like reuniting with the old Flame Legion,
show them how
and Blitzclaw is rallying the Flame Legion back.
Mm-hmm. And if you're in the beginning of the stream and I mentioned there was like a bad legion, it is this one, it's the Flame Legion. Which right now are trying to correct their bad doings of the past. And do what Ryu said.
The story is, in short, is like Shars were evil before because Flame Legion conquers the biggest human city in Guild Wars 1. Everyone hates Shar because of that. Except some crazy cat ladies. And then you have Guild Wars 2 where the Shards learn, okay, maybe Flame Legion is not so smart because they start to worship these destroyers, and these destroyers are crazy and attack everything that lives, so they attack the Shar, even though the Shar were like thinking they were gods.
They believe in a new flame.
Because the Flame Legion likes to pray for fire stuff. And destroyers are kind of fire, so that's why. But then, you know, Flame Legion was still the strongest legion, so they are here on this map, and they have their biggest base here. And right now, they kind of lost because in Guild Wars 2 we fight their leader and we won. And now they are, you know, without leader, and then their leader now is this guy, but he's seen as a bit of a rebel. So right now he's trying to conquer his people back, saying now we are no longer evil. Now this guy is good, the Ephron, and he's the new leader of a bad faction. So he's trying to make people good.
Mm-hmm.
Because Flame Legion is really powerful. They have magic. The problem is that because they are without a leader and kinda alone against everyone, they are kinda in problems, especially against destroyers, because destroyers have a lot of fire magic as well.
Mm-hmm.
And because of the bad traditions that the Flame Legion got, they kinda got themselves weak. Oprah, I explained everything for those that don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's a lot to take on, because you have to consider that they explained over 20 years of history.
Yep.
So it's a lot, yeah. It's a lot, trust me. This game story is very old, because it starts on Guild Wars 1. So, but I did my best to summarize. Sorry.
Yeah, but it is a lot, yes.
It is a lot, man.
If you really need to summarize it too long, didn't read. Char were initially bad. They liked fire. Fire became very strong. And now one of the leaders is good. Now they're trying to make the Legion good. Kinda, I guess.
Yes, thank you. That's a good way to put it.
If I really had to sum it up as much as I can, that's how it is.
Yes, thank you. I think that's better.
And also, I kind of heard you saying that only crazy cat ladies like Chars. And I don't know if you were trying to... Huh?
That's me kidding. Because Chars are very cat-alike, and many, you know, cat ladies like them because of it. That's
Oh,
what I
okay.
mean.
Because I was trying to say, if you're trying to offend me, joke's on you, it doesn't work. Because, first of all, I'm not a cat lady. Second of all, I'm not a lady. And that's about it. Therefore, I didn't get offended. I was just confused. If you were were trying an attempt of triggering me or not.
But no, you are a very strong man, that's why Shards.
Thank you.
I understand.
I was gonna make a joke, but it's a fake joke because I don't like it. I was gonna say I like hairy men, but it's actually fake. I don't like it. But I do like Shards because they look really cool. I'm like in those kind of fantasies that I like to play with everything that is not the human, because I like to try different things. And Char, I've never seen anything like a Char kind of before, like cats with horns and 4 ears, and I don't know, it just seemed like very different and really cool. So I really tried to try a Char on.
Yeah. So, in short, basically, if you don't understand the story of the game, it's okay, you can just play. You can just be helping the Char because you like to help them.
Mm-hmm. You know? That's kind of how I view it.
It's fine. And regarding the second question, Azurite is like, sometimes she feels like a she, sometimes he feels like a he.
It's very hard to explain. It's very complicated. Yeah. It's more complicated than that, because it's very rare, almost impossible when I feel like a lady. It's like 0.000.1.
Okay, but to explain is like, in short, it's like a mood, okay? Sometimes you feel different, let's say.
That's like a video of its own. It's like it's a 1 hour video to explain.
Yeah, I think this is bigger than harder to explain than the.
I was gonna
20
make a
years of-
joke, but I was like, nah.
It's harder to explain than the 20 years of Char history, you know.
I mean, yeah, there's some truth to that judgment, yes.
Yeah, it takes a lot of. I think a video would be better, but in shorts, Azurite sometimes, or like he says, a lot of times he likes to be called he, because although biological it's a she, but prefers to be a he. In short, I think it's like this.
Yeah, it's summed up easier. And don't worry, Mark, I'm not going to explain it because it's something very personal to me and I don't feel like sharing it, at least if I don't feel like safe or,
Yeah.
So don't worry, I won't be burning more of your brain, do not worry.
Because
You
the
can
problem is
recuperate.
it's very hard sometimes to speak about it publicly. Especially in streams, people can make fun of you,
Yeah,
But
so do not worry.
It's something good and nothing bad, in a way. And everything is fine.
Everything is fine, like that meme that everything is burning around them and like this is...
Well, technically everything is burning.
Yeah, I know, it's just reminding me of that meme. I love that meme, the dog meme when he's on the chair saying, this is fine, everything is burning around them. I just love that meme, so funny.
I thought you were talking about the game. Yeah.
No, it's not the game, no. The gender thing's not the game.
Yeah. But the Char stuff is.
Yeah.
And now, as you see, there is this Char that is a new legion that was just created, which is the Frost Legion, which is similar, but it's dragon magic of ice. So they are kind of strong recently.
Crap! Do you hear me? Do you understand?
We're on the floor, didn't tell me.
Because I was enjoying some breeze. I think we have to go to the fire stuff to get the boss weakened.
Yeah. Why is Bram here?
Yeah, we have to attack him as well, I think.
Oh my god, this is such a mess.
It is.
And actually, in terms of like in-game, I'm actually a male Char with this character.
Yeah, actually most of my characters nowadays are female. They used to be male, but I think as you grow up, you tend to play with the opposite gender.
Why are you always on the floor? Oh no, you died! Oh! No, I don't want to die either. Ugh. This is so confusing.
But the child.
Okay, Bram has been defeated. At least for now. Why am I alive? Jesus Christ.
We got his shield off.
Oh, this is as confusing as it is for you guys, don't worry.
I'm going to write.
May someone help me? Yes, thank you. Oh no. Oh, the world is burning around us. Oh my. I think this is one of the hardest bosses of these missions.
It is the. I think this is my favorite one because this mechanic is kind of fun.
It was
But,
these rolling swords.
Yeah, those are the hardest.
My god.
The music is also on point here. I love how they use this music. I really like this music. For me, this is my favorite mission by far.
In terms of story, it's also one of my favorites. In terms of mechanic, this is a little bit too much sometimes.
I think this is fine, to be honest.
Ah, Jesus.
And we've done everything today. Don't forget the chest.
Okay, get the chest. Oh, I like this end dialogue. There's no end dialogue? Oh, here it comes.
They say chance for the Flame Legion to join.
You
You caught a glimpse of that word today. The question they're all asking is, can you cast aside your hatred? Go beyond fighting Balefire's failed campaign. They without a die. But I'm not one of them. And there are others like me. It will take time. But we would rather join the new world than be swept away with the old. Imperative. Commander.
Yeah, because there are still some Flame Legions who are trapped in the past.
The whole of the Flame Legion to be by your side. Seeing Bram like that. Are you two all right? No. Not
Now this is going back to the story.
what Bram did. What he's let himself become. Kid's a warrior. He's controlling the pure destruction and hunger of the raging flame. It's no small feat. Need him. Is he up to it?
I just cannot not laugh at Marcos saying when you grow up you can play with opposite gender Ryu. Just that bring to the joke a whole new meaning.
What's the cost?
That is really funny.
He's struggling and he's suffering. Yeah, he is. For us. For all the right reasons, Commander. Mortis is champion or not.
I like how you're sitting in a chair.
Yeah, because why do I need to stand up when I can just sit and listen to the dialogue? Why just exhaust my legs? And Random said you could talk about that on a future podcast or I don't know whatever you prefer. I don't know. I could depends. If you're talking about my gender, I don't really think that I'll be able to make a video on it for years to come. Because I'm always going very back and forth. So I try to just, live life and not really think about it, but sometimes it's hard not to think whenever you look at the mirror you see like someone who you are not. Or like you look at your body and everything just looks wrong. It's very weird to talk about. And Marco said, why just play the game and people play it? What? Precisely. I do that with horror games. I hate playing horror games because I get scared. So I watch people play horror games.
Yeah.
And with this, I think I'm gonna be like ending the stream because it's like 9:30 for me and it's getting very late and I still have to have dinner.
I wanted to play more, but it's so late. Yeah.
Yeah, we can play it tomorrow maybe. And if everything is alright, I can do another stream.
Yes, maybe. Because I wanted to play more, but I have to wake up in 7 hours, so...
Yeah. I'm thinking about you and me.
Yeah. But I'm so sad because the stream was fun.
Let me see if I can end up on a... Well, this is a very shiny guy. Let me see if I can end up on a pretty lady or pretty man. Damn, that was shiny.
You have to do a video of judging random people. I think it's kind of fun.
I'm usually very nice to people, even when they have like not a lot. They tend to be nice. I mean, she looks nice. I like it. Ooh. I'm too petite. Okay, you're perfect. Just stand there. Don't move.
Ah, sorry. You're watching me.
I'm trying to get Ryu's bazongas on stream. There you go. So, hey! I was gonna end the stream on a good view. You said it's fun to play as the opposite gender, so let me look.
No.
And wield your weapon, let me see. Okay, fine. If you don't want to cooperate, I can do something else. Let me bring up my buff lady. Where the view's at? The view's gonna come, don't worry. Let me just put my big lady here. Because I like muscular ladies. Oh yeah, we're gonna watch it on Discord, don't worry.
The pet name.
What pet name?
Your pet name, King
Oh,
Vegeta.
King Vegeta, because he's an ugly ass creature like King Vegeta. See if I can find the. I think I need to be in like in a corner to be able to see anything. So let me see. Nope. A little bit closer. Maybe a little bit more close. Not sure if this works. Let me get the views. Oh, now you want me to show your. Oh, my head was on your boobs. Come here. Some people like lesbos. Come here. There you go. You're too tiny. Your head is on my crotch. What are you doing? Please. Ladies equals money. Yes. I wish also men equaled money, but sadly, some people are a bit beyond the times. So, with this, I'm going to end up the stream. I want to thank everyone who joined the stream. It was very fun. There may be another stream tomorrow. It may be again Guild Wars 2 or Warframe, but in the beginning of tomorrow, we may just, schedule which game we're going to be playing or not. So I hope to see you guys there if you can. If not, that's okay. You can always, like Marco said, be on the Discord. I'm going to check what Marco posted there. And, that's about it. Or we got a bot. Here, we got a bot. Wait. We have a new word to add. We got a bot right on stream.
It's me.
No, it's not you.
Oh, it's the bot on the chat.
Yeah. That's what I was trying to say. Because usually sometimes a bot can come onto the chat. And now I'm quickly going to ban the word. Because apparently sometimes when you ban certain words, the bots still stay in chat and try to spam the words. But it doesn't work. So they kind of bug. Okay. Word has been saved. And you...
The one that Kolak Kadi said.
Yeah.
And I was going to say that on Friday we're also going to stream.
Mm-hmm.
But it's Warframe, so maybe tomorrow you can do World Wars 2 again, I don't know. I really like doing both streams, I don't know which one I like most. But the thing is, today was very interactive, we talk about in chat, so it was fun. I think World Wars 2 is easier to talk to the chat than Warframe.
Yeah, maybe. And we even end the stream with the bot delete, who could have asked for more. The best way to end the stream. That is said with the Shadow Realm, precisely. Remember there was like only one time that it was only Link and random on the chat, and there were like bots were everywhere, and I was just like collecting their words. It was like a mini game, like which one will go back to be banned to the Shadow Realm.
Yeah.
So
to do that Nightbot thing now for Marco before I forget, but yeah.
Okay, you can do it because I'm gonna end the stream. So I hope to see you guys tomorrow, or if not, I hope to see you guys on Discord or my future videos. So bye everyone, stay safe and stay well.
Bye.